by their granddaughter, Gabby, and the Comet family. Welcome to Pregame Band. CVU captains come forward for the drop of the flag. Thank you very much. You are now welcome to please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, folks. This is Joseph Every at the Mansfield Sports Complex on the Blue game tonight. We're pink and white. Comets versus the Chittenden Chargers. Luke, how's it going this evening?
Good, good. Just happy to be here. Usually I'd be watching these games from my chair. So
It's always warmer than the rink. So we're going to be underway here momentarily. Starting lineup for the Comets is going to be Gabby Frady center with Fitzgerald and Ferraro, and then Stewart and Smith on D with Steele in net. Chargers win the face-off in the neutral zone, push it back down into the Comets end with number 19 taking a shot. It was blocked by Stewart. Stewart throws it up to Fitzgerald. Farrell just misses. Now we got Stewart breaking in. Chargers break that play up. They break it out. They're in the neutral zone. Chargers just jump the puck in. And Smith is behind the net collecting it, waiting for a breakout pass. She gives one to Fitzgerald, just off Fitzgerald's stick, right to Chargers number 12 defenseman. He breaks it up into the neutral zone. Now 17 is going to break in, the captain for the Chargers. Loses it to Raina Spalding, who just carries it in, then loses it off her stick. Callie Cushion picks it up in the neutral zone. That's off her stick. Emma Castor wanted that pass to Cushing, and it got broke up. And then they Chargers put a nice shot on net. Steele was ready for it. So this is going to be probably a good game. We got two of the top 6 schools in D1. Chargers are coming in with a 9-5-1 record, while the Comets are 12-1-2. That'd be icing against the Comets. That was questionable icing. I don't know if it would have been. Should have been. I don't like making those calls though. So we got Spalding out there with the face-off for the Comets against number 27, Leah. I'm not going to try to pronounce some of these last names. This Charger team is mixed up of 12 CVU girls, 11 South Burlington girls, and 3 girls from MMU. Battle down low into the Chargers end, getting pressured by Reyna. Chargers throw it up. Defense tries to jump in. We got a 2-on-1 on Castor. Chargers just shoot just wide underneath the glove of Steele. She had a good position for that anyways. Chargers are working behind the net. Spalding putting pressure on, comes up with it. She makes one move, comes back around. She's playing it up, and it ends up hitting the ref. She was looking for Cushing coming out of the zone. Chargers just throw one in. Steele tosses out over to the corner. Now you have Castor breaking it out. Not going to be ice. Wow.
She touched that behind the red line.
Yeah, that's questionable, I guess. That's weird. Just outside the Chargers' blue line. Chargers are controlling the play so far in the neutral zone, swarming the Comets. It's
yeah, not much in the offensive zones just yet.
no, they're just controlling the play in the neutral zone and not giving the Comets much leeway so far. The Chargers dump it back down into the Comet zone. Chatham Brulette with the puck now, passes it over to Kucher. Kucher throws it over to Person Stanley, just away from her stick just a little bit. Now you got Marley Johnson keeping the puck in, dumping it down below the net. Chatham's waiting for Riley LaRock to get out of zone. She comes back in. She's making one move going around, spins around, looking for that center pass. She had that defenseman Johnson wide open. She just couldn't get it to her in time. Chargers break it out, just dump it out into the neutral zone. The Chargers definitely came here with a game plan, and that was to clog up the neutral zone. The Comets are finding very difficult to get through this neutral zone so far. Here comes Ferraro, just as I said that. Gabby makes a nice pass up to Ferraro, gets it out through neutral zone and into the Chargers, which did get broken up. They're looking for Fitzgerald on the far side. Gets broken up by the Chargers. Now there's a little battle along the boards. Brentley Fitzgerald just dumps the puck in. And now you got Ferraro and Fitzgerald going after it. Fitzgerald goes back into the corner. She wins that puck battle. She was the first one there, but she just dumps it behind the net, and Chargers now break out. It's looking like a 2-on-2 shot from just inside the blue line. Steele was ready for that and did a nice glove save on that. Yeah, the Comets they look kind of flat-footed right now. I'm sure you can't really see that from the TV progressing, but being in live in person for this game, they look a little slow right now.
It looks like they got some open spots in the neutral zone, so I think it'll only be a matter of time here before they find some girls on those breakouts.
Yeah. We got the Comets controlling the face-off over to the far side.
There it is.
McGinn up to Callie. Callie breaks it into the zone. She's looking back to McGinn. McGinn does rifle one right into the shin pads of the Charger player. Now McGinn back checks. Breaks up that play. McGinn's now looking for... Oh, that's one girl you don't want to run into is McGinn. Big, strong girl. She likes the body, too. That was a little funky deflection off the pad onto Dahlia, and she didn't know exactly where it was in her equipment.
I think that went off her Chargers, the girl's chest, and then went to her.
But now we got a line change. We're going to go with Lamphere, Kucher, Lamphere gets pushed from behind in the neutral zone, but still gets that puck down low. So then Kucher is going to go after it. Lamphere is going to come around the other side. They put good pressure on to keep that puck in the zone. Chargers do just get it out. Castor is looking far side of Lamphere, but Kucher was there to coming up. She's looking for Ferraro in front. Kind of gets tipped off Ferraro's stick. Now they're into the corner. We got Kuchar that just rifled one all the way through the zone looking for someone in front of the net. Now Castor's going to get chased back into the Comet zone. She's going to play it around the net to Smith. Smith collects it, plays it up to Lamphere. Lamphere plays it over to Ferraro. Ferraro does get that stick on it, just gets it out of the zone. Now Chatham's putting pressure on number 22. She just dumps it in. And now we have Castor gets it in the zone, or gets it up to McGinn. No, not McGinn. Person Stanley, I couldn't really tell the way the number 12 was folded up. It looked like a 7 there for a second. Chargers do get it back down. They come in on Johnson. Johnson pushes them off to the side. Lamus. Now Chatham breaks it out through the neutral zone. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to shoot a nice low shot. Good save by Roy. Another low shot. Oh, Chatham was right there for the rebound. Couldn't find it. Lamus keeps it in, dumps it down low. That was a nice play by Lamus to keep it in. Riley Rock was right there. Riley's going into the corner, going against number 17 for the Chargers. 17's got a big body. She has body position on Riley. Comets are trying to change. Kind of a not so good spot to change. 17 tries one move on Lamus. Lamus puts just enough of a body on her to slow her down, takes the angle away, dumps it out of the zone. Now it's back into the Chargers with Ferraro on it. Here comes Bradley Fitzgerald coming in too. Lamus reads that. Nice read by Lamus to keep the puck in. She read that the whole way. Looked out front for a shot. Johnson's trying to stick handle, loses it. Now the puck's back out of the zone. Now it's in the neutral zone. Gabby tried picking it up right there at the dot. Lost it. Now here comes Ferraro coming in off the boards. Plays it out front to Fitzgerald. Just misses Fitzgerald's stick. Stewart does keep the puck in. She got up on the blue line just in time. Keep it down to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's battling down low behind the net. Stewart comes in to help. Callie Cushy cupped the puck in momentarily. She's losing it between her feet. Chargers just dumped the puck down to get out of pressure and get a line change. Now you got Smith behind the net looking for a play. Gives it up to McGinn. McGinn tried that one-time pass to Reyna. Reyna just wasn't there yet. Smith goes hard into the boards with number 7. Plays it up. Reyna picks it up behind the net. She's going to go around the net. She plays it up to Callie. Callie with just a nice little touch to herself off the boards. She's looking for McGinn. It was just offsides. Callie was skating faster than her pass went, and it went behind a little bit, McGinn, and McGinn couldn't catch up to it to get the puck in the zone.
BFA's had a couple nice chances down there. It just seems like the Chargers are really clogging the middle. It seems like there's always a couple girls in front.
I think that's the game plan for anyone that comes in and plays the Comets is you plug up the front of the net, you give them minimum opportunity, minimum scoring chances in front. You're going to be somewhat successful against the Comets. We got 6:07 left of the first period. Shots are 4-3 in favor of the Chargers. 2-on-1. Castor plays it well, stays in the middle, gives up the shot, but Steele's right there with a blocker save over to the corner. Lamus tried to feed Callie, but I think it was a little bit too late. A little bit sooner probably would have been just a little nicer. Reyna comes out of the corner with it, looking for McGinn, gives it to McGinn. McGinn loses our stick, but Callie's right there. She comes out of the corner, takes a shot just wide of the net, goes over to Castor. Castor tries to keep it in. She does keep it in. She's getting clogged up there. That's going to go for icing. And I think that's what we're going to have to see from the Comets. Keep the play outside, then put it in the middle at the last moment so it's not so clustered in the middle. And go in for rebounds. Go in for those low shot rebounds.
Less carrying of the puck and more puck movement.
Yes.
I
think the way the Chargers game plan is coming into this, it's showing that so far. We'll see if they stay with that game plan or if they change it up. So right now, Lanfear's got it. She comes off the center of the boards. She goes right to the center of the net. Nice shot in the high slot. Nice pad save by Roy for the Chargers. Kicked it off to the side. Now we got a battle with Kucher. Kucher just wraps the puck around for Stewart. Stewart keeps it in, plays it to herself off the boards and her skates, then loses it because it was a little too far. But Johnson's right there to pick up the slack, make sure the puck doesn't get into the Comet zone. Chargers do like to cluster this neutral zone up. We're going to have a shot from the Chargers. 17, the captain from South Burlington. I'm not going to try to pronounce this name because I don't want to hack it up any more than I normally do, so I'm going to just let that one go. Steele had it. I think she thought she had it in her glove, and it just kind of rolled out of her glove and went into the back of the net. Very trickled in. So we got 7-on-3 for shots for the Chargers. 1-0 Chargers with 4:41 left of the first.
Does look like when the Chargers are breaking out, they're looking for 17.
Yeah, no,
like
she's one of the captains for this Charger team. If I recall right, she led South Burlington when South Burlington had a girls team in goals a couple years ago. I may be wrong on that, but she was up there for South Burlington when South Burlington did have a girls team. And now we have Stewart just breaking it out of the zone by herself, skating around. She lost it off her stick when she got tripped. Now Chatham picks it up in the neutral zone, throws it over to LaRock. It was just out of LaRock's reach. LaRock with a nice rebound chance. Puck just got kind of thrown in the middle there. Now Chatham's doing battle. Gives it over to LaRock. LaRock gives it back to Stewart. Stewart takes a shot. He did get deflected by LaRock just wide of the net. Now we got Person Stanley battling in the corner. She finally loses it. Chargers play it up. Now we have a one-on-one. Stewart plays that very well. Chargers did do a little more body contact than probably necessary, but we're going to see what this game is going to be. Probably a little more physical than some that we've seen from the Comets, but we'll see what the Chargers bring the rest of the game. This is still just the first period. She's looking. It does get into the zone off Person Stanley's skate, basically giving the Chargers almost a free breakout. But Kucher is there, bringing the puck back in. Over to Smith's side. Smith does keep it in. Gabby picks it up. She's going to fire it. She fires it wide. We got Ferraro going in. Far side picking it up, tossing it back to Gabby behind the net. Gabby's going to walk out to it. She was looking for Castor at the point. Finally gets it to her. Castor's going to walk in. She's going to rifle one. That is a shot right in the chest of Roy. Roy with another good save, being in the right position as a goalie. So it's not as fast of a game as I've seen from the Comets. I know a couple girls have been sick, so I don't know if that still affects from their Wednesday's game. They're missing one player. She got hurt up at J. She's good. She's just doing the proper protocol with the concussion-like symptoms right now, so she's sitting out. But they have had a couple girls sick, so we'll see. Kucher just dumps that puck back into the Chargers zone. With a line change, you got Callie, Reyna, and McGinn coming out. Callie's going to try to put some pressure on, doesn't get there in time. Chargers do get it up to the blue line and then dump it in. Now they're putting pressure on. Reyna is skating out with it. Nope, sorry, that wasn't Reyna. That was Castor. Castor is looking for Callie. Just missed Callie's stick, went for icing. So, shots now 7-5 with 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left of the first period.
Hasn't been much possession in the zone at all.
No, it's kind of like the puck just doesn't want to stay on anyone's stick. That was a unlucky face-off by the Comets and Reyna. Puck got played out to the high slot. Chargers did take a shot but missed. Reyna's doing battle in the corner with number 11. Then we have Ayana coming in and helping out Reyna. Reyna does get it, plays it up to McGinn, just past McGinn's stick. And now it comes back to Reyna. Reyna's going to settle it down a little bit. does come off her stick. Now it's a low 2-on-1. Ayana with a nice play in the defensive zone. Stays in the middle, uses her skate to break the play up. Cavalier now has it going in. She's going in wide. She's going to stop. She's looking. I think we're doing too much stick handling and not enough movement of the puck.
They're collapsing low. Once they get below the goal line, those points are wide open.
Yeah.
And just if you can use them and then get to the net.
Yeah, go crash the net, get the rebound. You know, the Comets have the defenders can shoot the puck. They all shoot hard. They all shoot low too. So that's good. Ayana's back down in the corner battling with 22 and 5. She does play the puck up. Now we're going to have Lanphier take the puck out of the zone. Nope, sorry, Chatham. Chatham does take a shot. Nice save by Roy, but the puck was just sitting there. Roy didn't even know where the puck was. Kind of hit her in a weird spot where she just couldn't feel it. Now, Person Stanley does a nice back check, breaks up the play. Now the puck, we got 11 seconds left. Puck's in the neutral zone. Chargers just rifle it back in. It does come up to the Comets blue line, finally out. And that'll be the end of the first period. You know, I think that was kind of a weird first period for the Comets.
Yeah.
I've been here for all but one home game, and I haven't seen that from them.
Again, me sitting from my chair, it's usually a lot of possession in the zone, a lot of passing around, a lot of movement. Was not that.
No, it definitely was not that. And I don't know if it's, I mean, of course, they're coming off some big wins lately. They just went up to J Peak and played the Kingdom's Blades, and I think that final score was 8-1.
Yeah, something like that.
8-1, 9-1. You know, and then the game before that, it was lopsided. Maybe I do know the coaching staff for the Comets are not going to be happy when they go in that locker room.
Hopefully down 1-0 after one little wake-up call, get the juices flowing.
Yeah, I think, you know, who knows? It could be.
in the second.
It could be again because of some of the girls are sick or are still underneath the weather or whatnot. I'm going to assume that we're going to see the Comets come out and actually play a lot better second period, control the play, keep the puck on their stick for that extra second. Probably you're going to see them crash the front of the net, but not until shots are there. Chargers are clogging that up, so shots aren't getting through anyways. So maybe that's what the Comets should do, is spread that play out until the shot is ready to be taken and then crash the net. So there's a bunch of variables. You know, obviously I'm not a coach down in that locker room, so I don't know what you're going to need to say to those girls to get them going. But we know this coaching staff, and this coaching staff always gets those girls fired up and ready to go. So you're going to see definitely a different second period from them. We do have shots on goal, 7-7. Comets did come back and get some more shots on net in that later part of the first period, which is nice. Luke and I are going to step away for a minute, and we will see you in about 8 minutes or so. welcome back, folks, to the Collins Burley Sports Complex. Joseph every year with Luke LaRoche. After the first period, Chargers are up 1-0. But before we talk any more hockey, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors: Northwest Counseling and Sports Services, the Afterglow Foundation, Northwest Rehab Services, My Healthy Vermont, The Notch, Stones Auto, St. Albans and East Fairfield, Stewart's Clarence Brown, Handy Cars, Union Bank, JC Image, and then Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. Without those folks, we couldn't do these broadcasts. So thank you very much, guys, and we appreciate it. And I think the folks at home appreciate it. So after the first period, what do you think, Luke?
That was one of the slower periods I've seen from the Comets.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how they respond in this second period. We're starting off with Spalding, McGinn, and Cushing, with Smith and Stewart on the back end. Hard to tell with these pink jerseys because their number is only on the back, not on the arm, like the Comets.
No arm numbers.
No arm numbers. So we're going to get ready here for the face-off. I don't think the Chargers really want to change any of their game plan. I think they just want to stay with what they're doing, clogging up the middle, putting pressure on the Comets when needed. They're doing a heck of a job of it.
They give up too much in the first. So.
No. Whatever the Comets got, they earned. It wasn't given to them. Nice win by Reyna. Back to Smith. Smith plays it up to Reyna. Reyna does carry it in. Cushing right there.
Good move.
Nice shot from Cushing at just about mid-slot. Nice save by Roy. So that's one way to start the period off is you get in the zone, you take one shot. It was a good opportunity. It's a high-scoring chance for Callie, especially with her quick release shot that she has.
Yeah, that's definitely the best scoring chance of the night right there.
Yeah, Chargers control the face-off behind their net. Callie does take that off her stick, does throw it out front, but Reyna couldn't get a hold of it. Does go into the sideboards. Chargers do throw it out. McGinn's right there, plays it over for Callie. Callie gets knocked down, but does get the puck in. And now we got Reyna carrying it in, passes over to Callie. Callie's going to slow it down a little bit. Look for McGinn. McGinn does fire it just wide. Reyna's right there for the rebound. Couldn't play it right back to McGinn. Blocked by number 9. Goes off into the corner. Stewart does keep the puck in, does get down low. The Chargers are going to take control of it, go behind the net. Smith tried to collapse on that play, and it just came out around her.
That's a little more pressure there to start the
second.
That's
a period you want to start with. Chatham just stood up, but she did most of the hitting on that one.
They don't mind putting their bodies
No,
in the way.
They don't. And they say girls hockey isn't physical, but
to me, that's good hockey.
It is good hockey. It's always good to see, not a dirty hit, but just body contact, body angling, playing the puck the right way. And that gives you that space and opportunity to just put a little bit of body contact on. Chatham and Smith both go into the corner. Smith does play it around. Chatham does pick it up. Does lose it off her stick. Now it goes back to the Chargers down in the corner. Chatham's there battling. Gets knocked down. Chargers do play it out to the point, but does come out. Riley Rock does play it out. She's there to intercept that pass. Does throw one on net. Roy does have a hard time handling it. Now back to the Rock. Back. Does fire it. Does hit someone. Ayana just tries to tee one up real quick, and it just didn't come off her stick that well. So Raylan Fitzgerald with the puck in the neutral zone, plays it up to Gabby. Gabby plays it up to LaRock. LaRock tops it into the zone. Ferraro comes off the bench for LaRock. Intercepts that pass with her skate. Can't control it. Chargers do break it out of the zone. 22 going through the neutral zone. Does throw the puck in. Ayana's going to go behind the net. Throws it around to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald plays it off the boards. Tries to hit Gabby breaking in the middle. Ayana does make a nice move inside the Comet zone. Does break it out. She's going to tee one up here. Nice shot. Blocker saved by Roy. Just missed Ferraro's stick because the way that rebound came out.
There it is. There it is. That's
another nice kick save. I like these shots from Ayana. They're causing rebounds so someone can crash the net. We're just not crashing the net that well right now. Chargers do break it out. Iona goes into the corner with 15. She wanted to play it back to Caster, but missed her stick. Reina's there. Reina missed stick handles, gives it to Iona. Iona looks up, looks to Fitzgerald, gives it back to Reina. Reina's got speed. Reina's going to burn this girl on the outside.
And where's
Nice shot. Just didn't hit the corner she wanted. She had a nice angle for that short side goal. Puck's battle down low. Caster does misplay that. She gets tied up with Charger player, and puck does come out. Charger just rifle the puck in. 15's there to pick it up in the corner. She throws it out front, but Spalding's there for a defensive play. Chargers just hit the post. Number 19 was there all by herself. Comets are kind of running around in their zone a little bit. They're not like playing positional hockey right now in their zone.
Yeah, not finding somebody, just going for the puck.
Yeah, their control is not there tonight so far. Knowing the Comets, that should turn around. Nice block by McGinn. Chargers play it back. Number 8 plays it to 9. 9 plays it back to 8. 8 takes a shot. Steele's going to glove that and get a line change going here. What we got going on? We got The Rock, Lamphere, and Chatham Roulette out with Stewart, Johnson. Johnson tried to make a move around a player and she lost it off her stick. Lamphere's there in the zone to break up the play. Kicks it over to Stewart. Stewart's going to carry it out. Stewart's got back to the front of the middle. Takes a high shot. Saved by Roy. Off her shoulder. Now we got Stewart down in the corner battling. Big rebound. Oh, that should be a hooking. Not going to be called. Going to let the girls play today. Johnson keeps the puck in. Throws it back down low. Chargers pick it up behind the net. Chatham's putting pressure on. She loves the pressure. She wins that puck battle behind the net. Looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to rifle it. Gets blocked. Chatham's still back behind the net battling low. Lamphere tries to play it up to Johnson and gets intercepted by Chargers. Stewart knew where that puck was going. She blocked it with her hand or arm. And now Johnson stepped up, missed it. Stewart. Ooh. And I don't think the Chargers girl really meant to hit her, but the arm was delayed getting up. I think he felt bad. I don't think he was, and then when Stewart didn't get up, he decided to put his hand up. Stewart's struggling to get up on her feet right now, but she is going to get off on her own. Trainer doesn't have to go out. The Comets don't really need to lose her. She's the backbone of the defense, or one of the backbones of the defense. So the Comets are going to go on the power play. The Chargers captain's checking on her, making sure she's okay, which is good sportsmanship right there. You don't see a lot of captains or players do that. Even though it's not intentional or intentional, that's good sportsmanship. That girl was...
yeah, she just meant to get her up against the board. She
was
a little further away than she thought. That happens sometimes. Yep. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, I think we'll see her back out. She's a tough girl, so she'll probably be back out here soon. So the Comets are on their first power play. Chargers really putting pressure on this penalty kill. They just took that away from Chatham.
7 for the Chargers has had a lot of pressure all around the Comets tonight.
Yeah. Lily Ferraro breaks it into the zone. She's going to slow down and just set up and wait for that. Oh. She was looking for Gabby on the point, but Gabby, it got played off the Chargers' stick. Chargers are really putting some pressure on this penalty kill. I wouldn't say it was a shot, more deflected onto Steele. Steele covers it up for a faceoff. But the Chargers came out hot and heavy with pressure for that first 50 seconds of the penalty. So now we got Reina Callie, McGinn, Castor, and Ayana out there. Ayana plays it around. She's looking over to Castor, or Cushing. Cushing plays it off her skate right to her stick. She's looking for Reina in the middle. Does play it over Reina, but the pass was a little hot and high. Spalding plays it to Castor. Castor plays it to Cushing. Cushing plays it back to Castor. Castor's going to carry it down low. They're going to do a swap.
I like the puck coming to Ayana here. She's had a couple good shots from the point.
Yeah, she needs to get her shots down on the power play. But it's the right move. Give Ayana the puck. She has a nice hard shot, low shot. Cushing just got that shot blocked. Ayana with a nice job keeping it in. Reina takes a shot, just misses the near post. Castor keeps the puck in. Now she's cycling down low. She wanted to play it out front to McGinn. Kind of rolled off her stick, kind of funky. Plays it in, and that does go in. I want to say it definitely hit McGinn. Yeah, McGinn was the first through the line. It was hard to tell where it hit her, but it definitely went off McGinn. That's one girl you want in front of the net. She's solid. She just stands her ground. She'll take a beating on the power play. She just loves hanging out in front of the net on the power play.
I think that was some good work by Castor down below.
Yeah, Castor kept the puck in nice and low.
Yep.
Yeah, nice cycling job, nice and down low.
Then your girl in front did her job by putting it in the net.
Yeah. So we got a battle down in the Comets zone. Lampier does get it out. The Chargers poke it back in. Finley person goes Marley Johnson tries to go over to the D. It gets broken up by the Chargers. Chargers do get a weak shot off net. Comets do throw it back out. Kuchar throws it inside the blue line of the Chargers. Chargers do get it out right off. Now we got the captain, number 17 for the Chargers, making some moves. He gets a shot, but blocked by Lampier. Lampier with a little bit of steam going. She's trying to get through 3 Chargers, which doesn't end well. Now we got 17 again, captain for the Chargers, coming in the zone. Oh, that was a nice pass out front. It just missed the other Charger player, number 19. 19 just threw it out front, got deflected over to the corner. Riley Rock plays it up to Gabby Frady. Gabby's got a little bit of steam going. Gabby's going to go down low, go behind the net. Now she's looking. I think she wanted that puck a little flatter on her stick.
That would have been a little nicer on the ice there.
Yeah. Bright idea, though.
Yep.
She had Ferraro coming in off the bench. Ferraro's now got it on her stick, loses it, but she gets it in the corner. She's going to go around behind the net. She's looking for Gabby. Gets deflected off. Brianna Fitzgerald just throws the puck in off her backhand. She didn't really realize where she was. Fitzgerald and Ferraro are both in the corner. Fitzgerald plays it out to nice deflect by Fitzgerald right on Roy. Roy with a nice save. Marley Johnson had a nice shot on that. And that's what the Comets, I think, are going to need to do more of. Get the puck out to the point. Let the point take the puck. Shoot it. Look for the deflector or the rebounds.
There's a lot of traffic in front, so it's going to be tough for the goalie to see it.
Yeah.
So I love the shot from the point because these girls are clogging the middle. So I believe that's the option that they're giving them.
That's going to be probably the key. Chatham gets tangled up with the center. Puck goes over in the corner. Chatham's putting a ton of pressure on. 7, 24, 27.
You're never seeing Chatham.
No, Chatham's
gag on the ice. That's not possible.
No, she just gives it her all every shift she's out there.
I've always enjoyed watching her play.
Chargers do get out of zone, but then it does get back in their zone. And guess who is on it? Chatham Brulette put pressure on. Chargers do play it up to number 11, but the puck is held in. And now Chatham's going to try backhand, just misses the net wide. Iona does a nice job keeping it in. Now Stewart does a nice job keeping it in on the opposite side. She's going to go down low with it. She's battling down low with 2 Charger players. Laurent comes over and helps out, wins that battle, puts it down back low. Now she's putting pressure on. Now Iona keeps it in on the other side, throws it back down low. Raina Spalding's down in the corner now with it. She's looking for someone. Here comes Callie off the bench. Oh, Raina wanted to give it to Callie, but just rolled off her stick. Now Callie putting pressure on. She's moving well. She's looking.
Oh.
Nice, past them again.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
So Callie did like kind of a no-look pass.
Yeah. Again, she just knew where her teammate was.
This line, technically for the Comets, I don't know what you do if you're anybody in the state against these girls. Raina, Callie, and McGinn, I don't know what you do to stop them. They got speed, they got size, they're aggressive. Those three have just played so well so far this year. They are really unstoppable. Like,
yeah, that's tough to stop right there.
And Callie's quick release, Raina's speed, and McGinn's size, like it's deadly. Raina just brings it back in, tries to look out front. Raina battling it on the sideboard, throws it back down low. Callie's going to be the first one there. Plays it out front, kind of hits the Charger stick, but Callie's bringing the puck out, makes a couple of nice moves.
Oh,
she needs to shoot that puck quicker. It kind of rolled off her stick when I think she was ready to shoot it.
Yeah.
But Callie's having a great game so far. Making the right plays, making the right moves. Now we got Stewart going back into the Comet zone because the puck got blocked from a shot from Ayana. Plays it up right to Lamphere. Now we got Lamphere, Chatham, and Kuchar 3-on-2.
Yes.
Chatham with a nice shot.
We're outnumbering them. We're outnumbering them, and then you're making the right pass.
Yeah, no, and I think, the coaching staff went into that locker room. Or sorry, not Chatham. Yeah, it was Chatham.
Yeah, she put that in.
Yeah. The Comets coaching staff made that adjustment in between periods, and now the Comets are coming to life, and it's looking more like a Comet team I'm used to seeing.
This is what I'm used to seeing on the TV.
Good puck movement, knowing where your teammates are going to be. You're giving it puck into open space, and it's just there. We're up 3-1 now. Second period with 3 minutes left. Shots are 19-10. Puck's down in the Comet zone. Casper picks it up in the corner. Tries to make a move. Kind of hits the Charger's body with the puck.
Ooh.
I don't like that play, but
that's dangerous.
Yeah, I don't like coming up in the middle when you're a defenseman, but Chargers control it now in the Comet zone. 17 plays it back to their defenseman. She takes a shot, but the shot was blocked. Now we have Kuchar coming up the side. She's going to dump it in and get a change. We're going to have Ferraro, Fitzgerald, and Gabby come off the bench all in one shot. Ferraro's putting pressure on. Chargers do get it out, play it up to 19. Nice puck off the boards with a steal with a glove save. And then the Charger player lost an edge and went into the boards a little awkwardly. Hopefully she's okay. I think she probably just got the wind knocked out of her. But they're asking for the trainer to come out. I think she just blew a tire and got the wind knocked out of her. Went into the boards a little awkwardly, we hope.
Yep.
Nothing too serious.
No contact or anything like that.
No, she just
took a good shot.
She took a shot, and when I think her body was just on, her weight was on one side more than the other, and when it was like that, she lost an edge and kind of went sliding into the boards. She gets helped up by the coach. Now we have the trainer come out for the Comets. I believe the Comets trainer.
Oh, yeah, that's Meg. That's Meg.
Hard to tell from up here, but you would know. You're the soccer coach, so you see her often.
That's Meg. She's great.
So we'll have the trainer look at her for a minute.
See, you never like having girls on the side of her, because that's probably something lower body then. She might have hit the boards awkwardly with her leg.
Leg or hip, maybe. Back, lower back. I can hear the coach. I don't know if it's Coach Luella or Coffee talking to the girls on the bench. Yeah, it looks like maybe her leg. leg or back, maybe. She did go in the boards awkwardly, and that is a tough thing when you lose an edge and you go in the boards like that. I know Luke never been on skates, or maybe he has, but can't skate very well. So that could have been Luke, technically. Dave, I hope you're enjoying Daytona. I'm sure you're not watching this, but enjoy the warm weather because it's actually pretty nice up here today. It's not that cold. Chargers do win that face-off. They play it down low. Number 9 does play it out front, but misses a couple Charger players. Then number 4 plays it towards the middle. Does elude Fitzgerald and Gabby. And now Iona tries to play it around the net. Gets tangled up. She's doing battle with 4 Chargers. And the Chargers do come out with it. They play it off to number 9 on the point. She plays it back down low to number 7. Then Iona, Stewart's right there. Takes control of it. Tosses up to Ferraro. One pass and breakout. Now how comes Ferraro?
Oh, nice save. Oh!
Ooh. That's not fun either when you hit the goalpost like that.
No, but that pass right there, that's the one that wasn't hitting in the first period.
Yeah.
And now it just was. That little breakout through the middle. Ferrari made a nice little move on her. Goalie made a good save.
Yeah, and those are the passes you want to see, kind of. Like, it wasn't down low in the middle. It was more up high in the middle. So those passes aren't as dangerous as some of the other ones that the Comets like to try. But that one did work out. Raina with a nice face-off win, controls it, takes a shot, hits Roy right in the chest. Roy's had a pretty strong game. She's had a couple decent saves. Most of them have been kind of like shot right at her.
Yeah, no. Again, she's making herself look big in there.
Yeah.
She's making making saves. Again, the 3 goals so far, not much she could have done about those.
No, I mean, one was deflected multiple times. The other one is, you got McGinn rifling it. One-timer. I mean, you're moving side to side. You can't get there quick enough. Comets do just throw it out of their zone. It does miss the Chargers. Icing is waved off, or I don't even know if they actually called for icing, but we got Raina battling in the corner. Raina does come out with it to Castor. Castor looks for Cushing, but the pass is intercepted by 17. She takes a nice low shot on Steele. Steele does save it. Then number 8 comes in, takes up a rebound shot, which is blocked by Castor. Castor pokes it around her, gets down low. She realizes she shouldn't be that low, so she comes back, gets on the blue line. Callie's putting pressure on. Callie's winning that. Just loses it off that stick handle move to get around one player. Charger just flick it up to 17. 17 is going to come in. She's going to look for that between the legs. I'll go around you, but that failed because Comets had numbers back. Now we got Riley taking a low shot. Nice long rebound. Just no one was there to pick that rebound up. Puck does stay in. Plays down low to Kirsten Stanley. Stanley does throw it behind the net. Now Chatham's giving after it. Chargers try to play it out. Stewart was right there. Gets one quick shot off, but it was blocked by the Chargers defense. So now we've gone back to seeing what the Comets normally do in a game. Speed, control, possession, making the right pass. Shots at the end of 2 are 22-11 in favor of the Comets. The score is 3-1 in favor of the Comets. Do you make any changes?
No, but whatever they said in the locker room worked, obviously. Yeah. That was a much different second period. Again, all 3 goals came from good passes.
Yeah,
so.
no, and it's the heads-up play. Now we got the chuck-a-puck for Pink the Rink. Tonight's Pink the Rink for both boys and girls for BFA. We have the SD Ireland truck out front, all lighted up. Their pink one, breast cancer awareness. This is a fun event. A lot of the schools do it now. Actually, I think almost in every sport, right?
Seems like it. Seems like always something with at least another school you're getting involved with. This is kind of just a BFA thing, but I know like a lot of schools like connect with the other schools and kind of put it all together.
Make sure they do it together. I know Missisquoi did theirs in January.
Oh yeah, all the kids on the bench.
Yeah, boys and girls. Actually, I see your youngest one on the bench.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple of them that are kind of close.
Couple bouncers.
That one just like cleaned out like the whole slew of them.
It's open. Whoever's throwing late's got an
Wait,
option.
what? Oh. I don't know.
Been watching a lot of curling.
Yeah. Oh, hey. There's a lot of pucks out here tonight. This is a good fundraiser for
Ooh, that's close.
cancer awareness. That one is long gone. That's going to the Handy Buick sign. That's probably giving her a sign of go to Handy Buick and buy a car.
That one just got thrown back on the bench. She's going to get a rethrow.
And that one's a little hard too. I don't know.
All the kids got in. I think that's it. Oh, yeah. All the kids got in first, and then the adults.
Oh, look at
got
this
in.
one. This one's a roller.
Ooh, late one there.
Oh.
Ooh.
I would say that
That one
the
there.
second to the last one.
We got Ryan making the decision out there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a right move. Chris, you might want to go out there and just double check the number.
Puck number 16. Winner, puck number 16.
Did he say 16?
16.
Puck number 16. I'd say that's my lucky number. I had 16 all growing up. Now my boy's wearing 16. Trying to get my daughter to wear 16, but I don't know. Nothing wrong with her. She likes Connor McDavid. I don't know why.
Jeez.
You would think
I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know why. But no, I think the second period was more in the Comets' favor. They came out playing like they normally do, which is good to see after that. I wouldn't say rough first period, but not the start they wanted. I will definitely say that.
I thought the first shift of the second period kind of set the tone.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's that line. And I'm not knocking the rest of the lines. It's just that line just seems to gel so much better than. All the lines gel, but when you got the speed, the shot, and the body all in one line.
Yeah.
Gabby's line with Fitzgerald and Ferraro, they got speed. Gabby's got a shot. Ferraro's got a shot. Breed Fitzgerald doesn't have the size, but she has the hand coordination. So she gets in front. She gets the tips and the redirects. And then you got Chatham's line. Those are just workhorses.
Dogs, yeah.
They just, when you want to let the dogs out to go run the pound, those are the three you put out there, and they put pressure on, and they just soak it all in, and they strive off that. And I'm sure Mr. Boulette's down in Florida enjoying this. His granddaughter's got one goal. Nice shot. And like you said earlier, Luke, all three goals for the Comets have come off nice plays.
Yeah.
They're not selfish. They're not bad plays or bad bounces for the Chargers. There's just nice, hard-working plays for the Comet.
That's what wasn't happening in the first.
Yeah.
We weren't getting those easier chances because I think we were, the puck was just rolling off their stick. They weren't getting too many touches on it. Those three goals looked really nice. The pass by Callie, the pass from Castor behind the net.
Yeah,
and then the layoff to Chatham there coming through the middle.
Yeah, it's hard for anyone to stop some of those shots. And it's not like Roy has had bad saves or not seeing the puck well. It's just when you got the puck coming off some of those players' sticks, as much as and as hard and fast as they do, that gives any goalie nightmares, basically. And then you put McGinn in front of you where you can't see anything.
Yeah. And
then the puck gets, bounced around off her body. That is tough. But she's doing an excellent job for the Chargers. I'm going to say the girls are in the. I don't know if you would really change up too much because they are putting pressure on the Comets in the zone. Maybe you want to put a little more pressure on, but they're just not getting the pucks now in good shot locations, high percentage goal scoring opportunities. So before we go to break, I'm just going to get a send out to our sponsors again. Northwest Counseling and Sports Services, the After Goal Foundation, Northwest Rehab and Services, My Healthy Vermont, The Notch, Stones Auto in St. Albans and East Fairfield, Stewart Clarence Brown, Handy Cars, Union Bank, JC Image, and of course Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. Without them, we couldn't do this, so thank you guys very much. And we'll be back in about 5-6 minutes, so go to the bathroom, get a drink. Dave, if you're in Florida, I would say get yourself a drink. You can just imagine what you're doing down there. But we hope you're enjoying your warmer weather. And we'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Welcome back, folks, to the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center for the third period of the Comets versus the Chittenden Chargers. Comets are up 3-1. Says fourth periods, but we're only going into the third.
It's not overtime.
No. No, we're getting Spalding, McGinn, and Cushing with Smith and Stewart is on the ice. That's good to see after her little incident on the boards there. McGinn plays that in off the pads, gets dumped in. Stewart throws it right back in, gets cleared. Now Comets got to go put some pressure on the Chargers. Chargers do play the puck over in the corner. Does come out right out. Stewart's going to play it off the boards. She's looking for Cushing off the boards. Just kind of rolls off Callie's stick a little bit right to the Chargers. Stewart's right there battling pretty hard with a couple Charger players. Chargers do get the puck in. We're going to see a high shot from number 17. Ooh. McGinn just pops right back up, Bo. Right back up. Now Callie with the puck over. Reyna was waiting for Callie to go in the zone. And then Callie went offsides. Here's your song for you, a little Shania Twain.
I like getting that puck in the zone. Never
Yeah,
wanna
no,
be
you gotta
dancing
get the
with
you gotta
blue
get the
line.
puck. Yeah, you can't make those moves at the blue line because it just creates your teammates to get offsides.
Did it twice there
Yep.
and caused the offsides.
Lambus with the puck at the Comets blue line, throws it up to LaRock, just off her stick. She's looking for it. Got behind her. Lamos picks it up, throws it back. Charger right there to pick that off from going deep into the zone. They get it out. Lambus is going to step up at the red line. She's going to wanted to carry it in, I think. Now the Riley LaRock's got it. She does. Ayana does get on sides just in time. LaRock does carry it in, then gets slashed and knocked down. Would have thought that could have been a call, but the refs have only called one penalty tonight. Their whistles have been kept in their pockets most of the night. A couple questionable calls, I guess. Lamos was looking for Lamphere, just missed her, but the ref thought she could have touched it, so no icing. Chargers do get it out, looking for the stretch pass. Caster passes up to Gabby. Gabby plays it back to Stewart. Stewart goes behind the net, loses it. Chargers there. They try to put it up the boards. Lamphere's there to stop that play. Now Caster holds the puck in. Chargers do get around Caster with the puck, but Gabby's right there to stop that. Caster puts it down low. Lamphere's putting a little bit of pressure on. Now the puck gets thrown over. Ferraro gets pressure on. Chargers just trying to dump it out, and Ayana's there to keep the puck in, putting her body up against the boards to keep that puck in. Nice play by Ayana. Now Ferraro goes battling in the corner. Now we got almost like a stick hold. Gabby?
Had a chance there to get a nice change while keeping the puck in the zone.
Yeah. Caster tries to play that puck deeper. It gets blocked. Ayana makes one nice move. Now she's going to go. She's going to go end to end.
Yeah, go at it.
She was looking for that pass to Reina. Reina just wasn't there yet. She was headed there, but just not there yet. Reina picks the puck up in the neutral zone, plays it to McGinn. McGinn was looking over to Callie, just out of the reach of Callie. Callie does keep that puck on that side of the red line. Now she gets knocked down. Chargers do bring it in. They do get a shot, but it's blocked by Johnson. Johnson tries to play it up, gets it out of the zone. Chargers are tracking back, number 7. 7's just been all over the ice for the Chargers tonight. She's back checking hard. She's working hard. She's
good player, freshman too.
Yeah. Coaches wanted that ice, and I think they got the call.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say the period started off slow for the Comets, but not as fast as the second period.
Yeah, they've kept the puck down in their offensive zone, but no real good chances yet.
Yeah, they haven't controlled it. They got it down there, but haven't really controlled it. Shots are still 22-11, so really no shots this period yet, and we're almost 4 minutes in.
There we go. Spread them out. Shot on net.
Smith with a nice low shot in front.
Whistle.
No whistle yet. Puck still free. Ref is right there watching it. Comets get it back out. Jillian turns around, throws it in on net, but it gets blocked by the Charger skate. Now we got Lamphere with a nice back check, or no, Kucher with a nice back check. Breaks it up, but the Chargers are able to keep the puck in the zone.
Comets are getting a penalty here.
Yeah,
Slash
Pearson Stanley is getting a slashing penalty. That was she did kind of pull her stick back quite a ways. I mean, it was stick on stick. It wasn't stick on arm or anything. After some of the calls you let go, I'm kind of surprised they called that one. So the Comets are going on the penalty kill. The Chargers are going on the power play for 2 minutes. We got Gabby with Ayana, Stewart, and Lamphere? No, Ferraro out there. Chargers are working it on the outside. Stewart goes into the corner. She's going to battle. She's going to tie it up, kill some time. Chargers play it back to their defenseman. Gabby with that block shot by number 8.
Jeez, forgot you could ice it on a penalty.
Yeah, we're not used to that at the U14.
Watching the boys too much.
Yeah, watching the boys too much. 15 plays the puck into the neutral zone, gets into the Comet, and she makes one move, throws a soft shot onto Stewart. Stewart just pads it over to the corner. Ayana's in there in the corner.
Nice play.
Nice play. Took the body from the Chargers and then turns around and gets it out of the zone. Kills the penalty. Now we got Reyna. She's coming in with a head of steam. Her and McGinn are on the ice for the forwards for the penalty kill. Ayana just swings it over to Stewart into open ice so Stewart can skate onto it. Brings it into the zone. Got McGinn crashing the net. Stewart just shoots and misses short side. Goes a little wide. Kills some more time off that clock. We got 45 seconds left of the penalty for the Comets. 9:18 left in the third. McGinn putting pressure on in the neutral zone. Playing that puck. Chargers do free it up. Now they're trying to get into the Comet zone. McGinn's there just putting a little bit of pressure on. And the Chargers toss the puck up. Excuse me. Ayana flicks it out of the zone in front of Reyna so she could skate on it. Reyna's battling down low. She's taking on 2 Chargers right now. She does end up losing it, but then she goes right back to it, puts the pressure back on. So we got Callie out there with Reyna right now with 5 seconds left of the penalty. And then the Comets will be at full strength.
Good penalty kill.
Yeah, no, they
Didn't get
put
anything set up.
Yeah, they put enough pressure on to break stuff up. Like right there, Reyna just read that play perfectly. She tosses it up to Callie. It was a little too far for Callie, but it was the right idea because she knew Callie was going to be there. Just a little bit too far. Callie plays it in front to Riley LaRock. Just misses Riley's stick. Puck now comes out with Chargers. Smith does do a nice little poke check to get it off. Now that should have been a trip.
Yep, they got it.
Oh,
they got it. She's got it.
So now the Comets go on the power play.
Looks like maybe a newer official here. It was the right call.
She had the right call. It was definitely a trip. It's just I was surprised. I couldn't see because I was looking more where the puck was, so I didn't see her in the backdrop with her arm up. So we got Fitzgerald taking the face. No, Gabby taking the face off with Fitzgerald and Ferraro out there. Stewart makes one nice move, gets it. Or no, Chatham. Chatham's on the point. Her and Stewart kind of skate the same sometimes. The way they body posture and whatnot. It's hard to tell. Plays it over to Smith. Smith's going to carry it down low. Gabby takes her spot at the point. Smith throws it out front looking for Ferraro. It just misses Ferraro's stick. Now Chatham's going to go back to the neutral zone. Does a little whoop-de-doo. Gets one Charger to fall. And now then gives it up to number 17 who breaks it in. 17's been all over the ice for Chargers too. Now we got Kirsten Stanley trying to get in the zone, lost it. Now Callie picks it up in the neutral zone. She was looking for Ayana. Now Stewart's got it. She's going to go in. She's making one move, loses it, but then gets around. Still gets a shot off and just misses short side.
I thought she tucked that up top.
Yeah, I thought she did too for a minute. Now we got McGinn picking the puck up inside the Comet blue line. She's looking for Callie. Leads Callie. Callie makes one move. She's going to drop pass back to McGinn. McGinn is looking for Cushing. Cushing now has time. Now she's going to give it up to Stewart. Stewart's going to let one rip. Good save by Roy with bodies in front. Now Ayana's walking in. She rifles one. Just rebounds there. Girls can't find it. Still a little cluster in front. Every girl's trying to swing her stick at it right now. Just couldn't get complete all of it. Puck does stay in. Callie's right there to keep the puck in. She plays it down low.
We got a battle here.
I don't know what we're going to get here. If we're going to get Ayana or I think one of the girls just skated by and kind of cross-checked Ayana from the back and then knocked Ayana down, which landed on number 3. So
I think From what I saw, I think they should both be getting one.
I think there should be multiples, but we'll see.
Yeah. Kind of got their sticks tangled there. Then
Well,
they kind of
definitely
gave some
not
push
Iona.
in. Oh, yeah, I think they're going to take them
No,
both.
Iona. Oh, no.
She's just skating to the bench quickly. It was a smart idea. Can't remember the number.
So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what it shakes out.
Yeah, looks, again, he kind
5
of
on
looked
5?
like matching. Looked like matching.
5 on 5. Yep, so we got matching penalties. So one ref called one player, the other ref called the other player.
Which I think in the end, I think both teams deserved a penalty there.
Yeah, no, I think, the Chargers came in because Iona's stick was tied up with one of the Chargers players and kind of cross-checked it from the back, which I think one ref got. The other ref called Iona for when she got crossed
down. She grabbed her. She
Yeah.
grabbed her and pulled her with her.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. So we're going to see 5 on 5. Still 9 seconds left on the power play for the Comets. Well, it's 5 on 4 technically.
Still, yeah.
But it'll be 5 on 5 here once the 9 seconds is up. So we're going to have Fitzgerald with Gabby and Kuchar, Castor, and Johnson on the point. Castor with a nice low shot. Roy was there up to save it. Kuchar did the right thing. She crashed the net just to make sure the...
Yep.
Now we got Lanphier switching with
Berniel,
Gabby.
Gabby, yeah. Berniel, Gabby.
So now Chargers break out of the zone. They come in. Number 12 with the puck. Does get it across the Comet blue line. Now 15 controls it. Looking for that shot. Gets bodies in front. Comets do come out with it. And then do just flick it out. I think the Comets thought they were on the penalty for a minute. Castor, she did the right play by getting it out of the zone. Now Marlon Johnson just gets tripped trying to play the puck. Now it's a 3-on-1. Puck just comes out of the reach of 11, but she did catch up to it and does put a shot on Steele. Steele was ready for it. And
yeah, that's a penalty.
That was a penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Came across, from over there.
Yeah. We have a young official tonight, and I think she's just unaware on what to call and when to call it. She was standing right there. Maybe she didn't see it because she was focused on where the puck was.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say she wasn't, but she does seem unsure of herself. So, and this is the first time I've seen her on the ice for officiating. Not saying she's doing a bad job. She's letting the girls play. I just think she's just not as confident with some of the calls she should be calling.
That's the biggest thing with officials. Just be confident.
Yeah.
Be confident what you're calling.
Make the call, make it count,
Yep.
and stand by it. You don't have to second guess yourselves. These girls are playing at a high speed. You just gotta make the call when it's there. Don't let it go and then make another call that shouldn't be called to make up for it.
Oh, good find. Oh, good save.
There's been 3-4 good chances right there by the Comets in the first 30 seconds of this power play with Raina, Callie, McGinn, Castor, and Stewart out there. Stewart does keep that puck in. She's going to rifle another one. Big rebounds coming from Roy right now. And the Comets just aren't collecting on those rebounds. Chargers do get a break. Stewart is tracking back. Nice save by Steele. I wouldn't say full breakaway, but breakaway for the last couple feet. That's going to be icing.
Yeah.
I did like the first 30 seconds of that power play.
Yeah.
That was a lot of puck movement, shots on that. That was good. I think the girls were just getting tired. That's why they gave up that odd man rush and then kind of a semi-breakaway for the last 4 feet. But Steele was up to the task. She had a nice save.
Yeah. got the defenders there, got a couple rebounds there.
Yep. Chatham makes the nice spin move behind the net, plays the puck up. Person Stanley just couldn't get a hold of the puck, and now it comes over.
Yep.
Ferraro just pokes that puck just by the defender, and it goes in on Chargers net, Roy, and she elects to cover up and get the whistle. So we got Chatham and Gabby Frady's on the point on this power play. Nope, they switch. Smith is going to switch sides with Chatham. Frady's is going to go in and get the draw. She's out there with Person Stanley and Ferraro. I like the pink jerseys, but I don't like the pink jerseys because I can't see their numbers like I can on the other ones. I'm second guessing myself on who's out there. Now we have a one-on-one. Chatham's playing point. And number 7 just threw another little dinger, and Dahlia thought she had it in her glove, and her glove's been very solid this year, but tonight's 2 goals that she's given up, it's been mental breakdowns on the Comets, and then I wouldn't say soft shots, but shots that normally Dahlia would have had. She just doesn't have the confidence in her glove tonight. They kind of like just rolled out of her glove or hit her glove up top and trickled in behind her.
Well, it makes this last 3 minutes a little more interesting.
Yeah. Callie with a pass to Reyna in the middle, just rolls off Reyna's stick. Now Reyna's looking for Johnson. It just rolled off Johnson. And then number 7 does get a shot off on Dahlia. Dahlia does push it off just wide of the net. And now the puck comes out. McGinn was looking for Cushing. Cushing is putting pressure on. Cushing is definitely not 100%. She was one of the girls that was sick earlier in the week or all week. She's still not 100% because she's definitely a lot faster than that. She would have caught that puck in a hurry. Reyna plays it up to Callie. Callie does get it in the zone. She was looking for Reyna coming back in the center. Our passes, the Comets passes just aren't finding the sticks right now. Nice play by Anna.
Great play.
Breaking that up. Chatham player thought she was going to.
Go to the net.
Chatham just throws that one. She was looking 5-hole.
Just found her glove.
Well, I think actually it bounced off her pad into her glove because that was all 5-hole. She had 5-hole all day long. So we got 2:04 left of the third. The score is 3-2. Shots are 34-15. Chargers just call a timeout. And while we're in timeout, I'll give a shout out to their sponsors real quick here. Dave usually takes care of all this, so I got to look this stuff up. Luckily, Dave did send me a text on who the sponsors were, so I don't have all the paperwork like he does. I'd like to thank Northwest Counseling and Sport Services, the After Goal Foundation, Northwest Rehab Center, My Healthy Vermont, The Notch, Stones Auto, St. Albans and East Fairfield, Stewart, Clarence Brown, Handy Cards, Union Bank, JC Image, and, of course, Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. Yeah, the Comets kind of struggled there after the 30-second mark of that power play. They gave up some chances, and then the Chargers countered that with a goal. Obviously, Steele wants to have that one back. She probably wants to have them both back because they were just kind of fluke roll-ins. Like, she made the save.
Yeah, she did originally on both of them.
Yep.
Just tipped off her glove awkwardly.
Yeah.
On both.
And obviously she's probably feeling bad about it. She's probably struggling a little bit with those 2 goals that she gave up, but it wasn't just her fault. There's reasons those happen, and those happen because the Comets had mental breakdowns in the offensive zone, in the neutral zone, in the defensive zone. So, I mean, it doesn't just fall all on the goalie. To get scored on, you got to beat the other 5 players on the ice, and those 2 goals, that's what happened. So we got Gabby out there with Ferraro and Chatham, and now we have Castor and Stewart on the point. Ferraro keeps it down low after Stewart stepped in. Plays it down to Chatham. Chatham makes a spin move behind the net. Plays it out front. Kind of rolls off the side of the net, and then she goes to the net to pick up the little soft rebound that was there. Ferraro puts pressure on number 27, keeps the puck in. Gabby swings at it, keeps it in momentarily, just not on anybody's stick. Chargers finally get it out, and Stewart just sends it in deep. And now Gabby's going to go track it down. Chatham's there backing her up. Chatham's going to go in and help her dig it out. But we also got 4 Charger girls there. Chargers do come out with the puck. Chargers play it off the boards. And number 7 plays it past Stewart off the boards. Now Castor's back there. Castor's going to do a quick turn, spin. Ooh. That was I'm guessing Castor was tired, but
I thought there was a comment over here. That's why
I did too. But she had Raina cutting through the middle. I don't know if she thought the winger for the Comets was coming up the boards and didn't, but Raina was right there in the middle of the zone.
Not pulling the goalie. I think that's
brave.
Yeah. Minute left, face off down in the zone.
The goalie wanted to go.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for control, and they didn't gain control, so now the goalie's got to stay.
Keep it in there.
Pushing with a backhand that just got deflected just wide. Now she's with the puck, shoots through a traffic, and Roy somehow saw that.
Yeah.
And
she shot a lot of traffic in front of her all night.
Yeah.
She made some good saves.
I mean, as a goalie, I don't know how you see through traffic. But I guess that's all about positioning, being in the right position. Raina with the face-off loses it to number 8. And then Callie throws it around to McGinn. We got 27 seconds left in the third period. Comets are up 3-2. We're expecting the Chargers to pull their goalie here if they can get it in the zone.
Yeah. Oh, see the puck.
We do have an empty net. 15 seconds left. Chargers with an empty net. Face-offs in the Comet zone. And we got Kuchar going out with McGinn.
Win the face-off. Win the face-off here, Raina.
Raina just got to win the face-off or tie it up. And she wins it. Tosses it over to Ayana. Ayana plays it down back. She's just going to kill 8 seconds.
Boards, yeah.
Nice shot block by Kuchar. Or Smith. Smith with the block shot. Plays it over in the corner and the buzzer rings. I think this is a little too tight for comfort for the Comets.
Well, after that second period, it just seemed like it wasn't as close of a game, and then they score that the goal in the third period, which you were like, oh, it's 3-2. Didn't feel like a 3-2 game there.
No, and the Comets had a very good second period.
Mm-hmm.
The first and third weren't their best, but every good team
finds a way.
Obviously, the Comets did that tonight. Kind of shocked on how they played in the third. I thought they were going to come out and be on fire like they were in the first, but hey, they found a way to win. They found a way to put pressure on the Chittenden Chargers. So, I mean, in the end, it's a good W for the Comets. I'm sure they may feel the effects of that at practice this week. Maybe not. Maybe the coaching staff will take it easy on them.
Yeah, again, I know tons of kids are sick. So,
yeah,
right?
I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, even at the youth level, we're seeing it. Kids being sick, not being 100%. Our boys' teams, the U14 T2s, we've had a string of sicknesses going around. Our goalie's been sick for the last 2 weeks, but still playing. I don't know how he's doing it, but still playing. And then now we got the boys coming out for the Pink the Rink picture.
Yeah.
The Chargers, they fought right to the end. They didn't give up on anything. They played hard all game. They're definitely, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with come playoffs. I mean, we don't have too many more weeks left of the regular season. Then it's going to be playoff hockey. I wouldn't put it past them.
No, that was again, that was good. 3-2 game.
Yeah, no.
The game you would have thought the Comets, probably win that by a couple goals.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought they would have done better. Especially with the amount of goals they have put up this year so far. They haven't given too many games where they haven't scored more than 3 goals. This is one of them. Normally they're putting 4, 5, 6, even 8 on the board, 9 on the board. Tonight I think it was just a struggle bus, and maybe it's because some of the girls aren't 100%. They're coughing, hacking.
The second period was much different than the first and the third for the Comets. Look, they're moving a lot faster, making better passes.
Yeah, the second period by far was their best of the 3.
Yeah.
I just wish we would have seen that for all 3 periods. Yeah. I'm sure the coaching staff wishes they could seen it all 3 periods too, but they just didn't, unfortunately, tonight. But
end result is the important part.
Yeah, you get the W, you get the win underneath your belt. Obviously with that was a big W for the Comets. That just, in D1 girls hockey, this is the team to beat.
Yep.
Obviously there's other teams right there, Essex. These girls, Chittenden Chargers, these girls can play. They got some good players. They got players from South Brown, CVU, MMU. They all can play. They're a great group of girls. But the team to beat in D1 hockey is the Comets. If they keep playing like they have been and the way they played in the second period tonight, they're going to be
a tough team to beat.
Yeah. I mean, you can't count anybody out in the playoffs, obviously, because you just never know what's going to happen in the playoffs. But if the Comets get puck bounces like they get or have been getting, as far as the passing goes, because
I think the big difference is that right there. The passing in the second period was the way they created the 3 goals.
Yeah.
So, and again, I just didn't see that same movement in the first and the third. And there was some nice passing. There were some good shots on net, but it just seemed very, very easily done in the second compared to the third.
Yeah, I felt like they found the time and space to make those passes. The first period, definitely, I think the Chargers just caught them off guard with what their game plan was coming in, putting the pressure on them, staying on top of them. Don't give them that time and space to make those plays or those passes. So I think the Comets were struggling with that on how to adjust. Obviously, the coaching staff went in. They pounded 3 in the second. Those 3 were all they really needed. But it got tight at the end. As a coach, I don't know if I would be in there saying, yay, we won 3-2, but it was definitely a tight game. I'd like to thank Luke for joining me up here in the booth tonight. Where else can you go and get a seat like this?
No, that was good. I appreciate it. Again, this is fun.
I mean,
Love
obviously,
high school sports.
I mean, obviously, I missed Dave because Dave has more jokes than you did tonight. I thought you were going to be a jokester tonight.
Again, I gotta just breaking it in first time on the mic. Don't want to get banned already.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But we'll be back. This is their Comets' last home game. They got one next week.
Just got each team has 3 or 4 left, I think.
Yeah, maybe. They're all on the road for the Comets, so this was their last home game. So we won't be able to see you guys or do this until playoffs start, which obviously if the Comets stay with the record they have, they'll have a first-round home game, which will be fun. Atmosphere always is here. If you guys want to come see some local hockey, Sassa 10 UT3s play tomorrow at 10:40 for a state playoff game. They're playing another local team, Maha. And then there's the 10 UT4 girls up in Highgate playing. And then next weekend, we got more state tournaments. The 14T3 Sassa team is here playing at the complex. Our boys are going to be down at Karn starting Friday night. They're on their road. They're on the road now to try to win states and go to nationals, which will be interesting. They can do it. They definitely have the firepower. And then we got championship weekend here, March 1st. or weekend of March 1st, February 27th, 28th, March 1st. So I just want to say thank you guys for joining us and listening to me and Luke tonight. If you want to watch the boys game, stay right on this link. You don't have to get off and change. The boys are playing MMU tonight for their Pink the Rink game, which hopefully is another W for the BFA, which by looking at the numbers on the rosters, I would say BFA should skate them in the ground, but
That's a small bench.
that is a very small bench. But Bruce Garapi does do a good job with his MMU teams, so they're well endowed and can skate. I just don't know if they'll be able to handle the. I mean, I haven't seen MMU play. I know they played MVU once or twice maybe already. So I don't know if they'll be able to handle the speed of the Comet or the Bobwhites have. But it should be a good game. Stay on this link if you guys want to watch. We appreciate you joining us in. Dave, enjoy the weather in Florida. Mr. Brulette, your granddaughter scored. Put a smile on your face for you. I'm sure you enjoy that warm weather down in Florida. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining. Schedule that I got probably off. Jason Blessing. Jason hasn't been here for a little bit, so I don't know. Yeah. I think I saw him once. Bliss? Yeah, it's like. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Needleman will come in with ski pants on and ski jacket. It gets cold for him.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. Exactly.
10-fish in the end. We will not back down.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
sixth ranked game between the visiting Mount Mansfield Cougars and your BFA Bobwhites.
Fans, people wonder they're just walking anywhere on school ground. Students are invited to put state in the building during the game or lose their ability to re-enter once a week. Today, our opponents tonight, Mount Mansfield, will not participate in spectators in the tournament to the game in a respectful manner. Sportsmanship and safe environments are top priority for all non-school sponsored activities. This is especially true of respect for persons, race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disability. Any violation in the game or sentence can result in game stoppages, ejections, or forfeits. Let's all work together to ensure a positive, supportive, and healthy learning environment for everyone involved. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Mount Mansfield Cougars. A sophomore, number 24, Caden Kelly. A junior, number 13, Henny Lockman. A senior, number 19, Garrett Carter. A senior, number 27, Romanco Alexander. A senior, number 11, Owen Later. And the goaltender this evening for the Cougars, a senior, number 30, Carson Jimcole. Fans, it's time to get on your feet. You meet and greet your feet. Fans, tonight is pick the rank night for both your Comets and Bobwhites. Before we get the game underway, we'd like to celebrate and honor Mr. Mark Senesac, dropping tonight's ceremonial puck. In 2020, Mark was diagnosed with an aggressive form of non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Facing treatment alone during the height of COVID, he faced unimaginable challenges with unwavering strength, courage, and perseverance. As a devoted grandfather who has cheered on his grandson for years and whose kindness touches everyone around him, Mark's journey reminds us why events like this matter. This moment honors not only him, but everyone impacted by cancer. It brings our community together to support one another, celebrate courage, and keep pushing for hope, strength, and a cure. Will Mark's grandson, Thomas Garcelle, please step forward along with the Mount Mansfield Cougar captain for the ceremonial puck drop. Thank you, Mark, and everyone in making the commitment of their respectful life to keep pushing for hope, strength, and a cure. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise if you're able and kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by BFA student Nora Gates.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets round the land bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Nora.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bliss, Northwest Access, bringing you Division I Boys High School Hockey. Good to be back with you. BFA 6-6-2 coming into this game versus the Mount Mansfield Cougars. The Cougars coming in 3-10-1 in Division II play. Pink the rink night here at Collins Pearly. A little reminder of breast cancer. I'm sure we all know somebody who's been affected by cancer, or someone in your family or someone you know. Good to have that remembering here tonight with BFA in those pink jerseys. BFA's last 5 games, 1-1 tie versus Essex, a 6-4 loss to Harwood, who is in tops of Division II almost. 2-2 tie to South Burlington, 3-2 tie loss to CVU, and a 6-4 loss to Spalding. So BFA needs to pick it up as we head towards playoff time here, get a couple wins under their belt, and tonight would be a good time to do that. Last 5 for MMU Cougars, 4-0 win over Rutland, a 3-1 loss to Spalding, 8-4 loss to Burton, 8-1 loss to U32, and a 6-3 loss to Harwood. So we should have a good one on our hands tonight as MMU comes in to give BFA a battle. Pink the rink night here at Collins Pearly. Tater at the faceoff wins it back, and we are underway. Phelps gets it over to Malba. He dumps it in, trying to find number 23, Magnan. And MMU just trying to break it out as that's dumped in. Broken stick. And player 19 doesn't know it. Excuse me, that's a net guard. And back up to Phelps. Phelps with a long shot from the point there, just tipped wide. Close opportunity there for Bobwhites. Came to Phelps, good shot.
Mount Mansfield just working it out now. He couldn't connect to Labor. Labor just gets bumped off. And Lamanco down low battling. Picked up now by number 26, William Schreindorf, as he loses it. Back now, BFA's resetting things. 14:20 left in the first, 0-0. Labor battling Duffy Smith at the blue line. MMU dumps it in. And BFA just trying to break it out now. Good stick down there. Good hand-eye coordination by the Cougars. Malbeth with a good battle there. Duffy Smith gets it up to Manning as he connects hard with number 5, Brisbane, as he gets a big hit. And Mount Mansfield again trying to break it out. They do so. Fired back in by number 24 for BFA, Alex Wilbur, as Mount Mansfield will start to reset things and try to break out. And good break out there, quick, but couldn't connect to his centerman was MMU. And dumped back in by Wilbur there again. Garso now at the blue line trying to dump it in deep. Again, Wilbur getting it down low, gets it to Manning. Manning with a shot there, just whiffing on that one. Unfortunate one there. And again, Sam Spalding working his way in. Sam Spalding. Spalding with moves, working behind the net, looking for support. Spalding trying to find somebody at the point, and that trying to find number 24, Wilbur, as he couldn't handle, just ahead of him. Back now for BFA is Gavin Benoit. Benoit getting up to the blue or the red line, Jarvis just losing that one. And back now, MMU dumps it in. And pressured hard was Benjamin Larocque, because he had 2 MMU Cougars all over him. Cougars pick it up now, working up to the point to Henry. Henny now dumps it in and gets a good block shot by Sam Spalding off the skate. A good shot there by Heaney. Labor now dumps it in for the Cougars. And down low now is BFA trying to break it out. As they do. Gets it to number 28. LaPlume. LaPlume with moves and a good shot there by Ethan LaPlume as that one fires over the net. And intercepted there by number 16, Luke Gagno, as he got a good shot off. That gets blocked. He gets it up to the point as BFA couldn't keep it in. They'll have to get back now to reset as Bonnet, as he has some pressure from number 5, Brisbane. And good move there by Garso just to pass off the boards to Gagno. And icing is called off as LaPlume's there. LaPlume takes a little pinch hit down in the corner. Coming in now for support is number 22, First. First just losing that to number 28, Ethan LaPlume. And Garso down low. Gagno down low. And coming out now is Soutier. Soutier, one of the better skaters for the MMU team. 8 goals, 11 assists, and that goes in. And unfortunate one there for the MMU Cougars, as that bouncer just gets by Jensvold. An odd one there as that puck gets dumped in and gets past Jensvold. And BFA gets it on the board early in this first period. Looking like Larocque will get credit for the goal. And that was from way out, about center ice. BFA now working their way in. BFA firing that one as they're going to fire anything they on Jensvold now as they see he's a little shaky. Bonnet now looking for his defenseman, Larocque. And he couldn't handle. And coming in now is Tatro. Tatro gets it over to Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer getting it over to Magnan. Magnan get a good hit. Larocque unassisted goal. And 11-10 left in the first. 1-0 BFA Bobwhites. Schreindorfer now couldn't handle as MMU will dump it down and we'll have a icing call. And glad you're here for Pink the Rink night. If you couldn't make it, thanks for tuning in to Northwest Access. And BFA 6-6-2 on the season. Looking to get some wins as we go towards playoff time. And BFA, I think, sitting at that 7 spot in Division 1. Unlikely spot for them as they're normally at least in top 5, but playoff time, anything happens. We'll see what happens. And good play off the boards there from Duffy Smith as he gets that puck knocked off a stick. Again, Smith with the puck. Duffy working his way in. Duffy gets a little hook as he couldn't handle that, but kept in there by Garso. Garso still with it. Garso working his way in. Shot there as that goes over. Good shot there by Thomas Garso, sophomore for BFA. Him and Smith playing together tonight. And face-off will be to the left of Jensvold. 1-0 Bobwhites. 10:30 left in the first. As Jarvis jumps in now at the face-off. Jarvis trying to win that one back. Kept in now by Phelps. Tries to dump it down deep, but the Cougars say no. Cougars breaking it out easily. Coming quickly now is number 19, Carter. Carter now getting some pressure from Malvin. Carter just losing that one as BFA is trying to break it out. And he couldn't handle theirs. That's fired back in by Heaney. And Malbuff now takes some pressure from number 19, Carter. Carter down low, pressuring hard. There's a shot there from MMU. Good save by L.A. Delorier. Delorier getting the call tonight for the Bobwhites. Coming quickly now, the Bobwhites off the boards. Oh, and a good play there as he was trying to find a streaking Spalding. And good opportunity there for the Bobwhites, but it was intercepted by MMU. Malbuff takes a little pinch hit on the boards. Sam Spalding now. Spalding could be a 2-on-1. He just loses his edge down low. And coming the other way now is Romanko. Romanko working his way. Romanko with a no-look shot there as he goes to the bench to get a change. And BFA working their way out now is Benoit. Benoit working his way into the MMU zone. Benoit with a nice little shot there as that goes off the side of the net. Kept in now by number 28, LaPlume. And he couldn't handle as Benoit can't keep that one in over on the boards as it makes its way out. LaPlume goes D to D with Parker Myers. Myers now getting to the red line almost and dumping it down. And Myers again at the point. Myers just dumping it down low, trying to find LaPlume. And MMU breaks it out now. MMU, good hit there on Soutier. Soutier takes a good hit from number 20, Parker Myers. And down low now is Benoit trying to break it out. Good pressure there by the Cougars down low. Cougars all over a couple BFA players. BFA just trying to win those puck battles down low. And coming in now is Heaney dumping it down low for the Cougars. And Myers again jumping in. Myers taking a little pressure from number 22 first as he wins that battle. Coming out quickly is BFA, and Drew Early couldn't handle, just ahead of him. 8:20 left in the first, 1-0 BFA. Streaking Soutier now. Soutier takes a nice little pinch hit as BFA wins that battle. Soutier, number 6 for the MMU Cougars, player to keep your eye on as he's got 19 points on the season. And Schreindorfer now is trying to go off the board to Tatro. Tatro, another player for the Bobwhites to keep your eye on. 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points for him. He wears number 14. Bonnet now back. Bonnet looking to go D to D. He holds on to it. He drops it for his defenseman. And coming quickly now is number 17, LaRock, the goal scorer, as he dumps it down deep. Bonnet now. Bonnet looking for a shot, and he fires that one there as that hits a body on the way through. MMU decides to dump it down as they felt a little pressure, and they will take an icing call with 7:27 left in the first. And other players to watch, as I said, Soutier, number 6 for the MMU Cougars, 8 goals, 11 assists. Number 19, Garrett Carter, 9 goals, 8 assists. And number 24, Caden Kelly, 4 goals, 10 assists. A few players keep your eye on. Bonnet now for BFA. He goes D to D. Gets it over. Shot there from the point as that one gets blocked by a body on the way through. And kept in there by Rathburn. Turning shot there as that hits a body on the way through. Rathburn couldn't get a shot off either. Picked up now by Garso. Garso finds Manning as he couldn't handle. Garso again dumping it down deep, trying to find Manning as they couldn't connect. But Rathburn now coming in for support. Rathburn cycling back down to Manning. Manning takes a little hit as he holds on down by the Zamponi door. And Cougars just trying to break it out now, feeling a lot of pressure from the Bobwhites as they finally managed to break it out here. As they're just going to fire it down and say, we're sick of that. And take an icing call. Good crowd here tonight. Collins Pearly. Pink the rink night. MMU, one of the teams playing in Division II, struggling a little bit this year with a 3-10-1 record. They have to deal with Harwood and U32, who are at the tops of D2. Harwood, one of those teams who beat BFA as well as Rice this season, so a team to definitely watch out for in Division II. And that's dumped down as that's knocked down by Eli Smith. Good hand-eye coordination there. Another icing call, which I feel like is going to be a broken record tonight. As MMU feels any pressure, they fire that down the length of the ice. And faceoff will be to the left of Jensvold, down in the MMU zone. Jarvis jumping into the faceoff, winning that one back to Smith. Smith dumping it back to Phelps. Phelps dumping it down low, trying to find Sam Spalding. Spalding now. Spalding still with it. Spalding just getting that puck knocked off his stick. Back to Spalding. Spalding working his way down low, looking for Eli Smith. Smith taking a little pinch hit down behind the net. Smith still battling hard. Smith getting tripped up, no call there. And back now is number 10 for BFA, Dominic Verno. He's going D to D to Phelps. He loses it. Phelps gets a little slash down there. And now Carter with the puck. Carter gets it to the point. Number 24, Kelly, that's a good block shot from BFA. And down low now is Phelps. Phelps taking some pressure from Romanko. And coming in for help is Jarvis. And good moves there by number 19, Carter Garrett. And BFA will take an icing call as they felt pressure. But number 19, Carter, with good moves there. Trying to get an opportunity for the Cougars. I think wanted a penalty. BFA will be face off in their zone to the left of Elliot Delorier. Face off now, trying to win it back to Gagnon. Gets it to Benoit. Benoit now likes to take it himself. Benoit now with speed. Benoit couldn't handle through the neutral zone as he was trying to buzz down through. And there's Soutier there off the boards trying to find number 5, Brisbane. And down low now is First. First just couldn't get there first, excuse me. And Heaney trying to dump it down as that's an offsides, as the puck did come out as the ref saw it. And we will have face-offs near center ice as both teams will look at a line change. 4:59 left first period. BFA up 1-0 with that kind of neutral zone. But saw one of those earlier in the Olympic game. So it can happen, I guess, at any level. And MMU trying to break it out now. And back now. Good pass there, trying to find Tatro. Was Wilbur, but Benoit now back trying to reset things for Bobwhites. To Magnan. Magnan dropping it to Tatro. Tatro skates. He figures it out and dumps it down deep. And Tatro pressuring hard as Magnan comes in for support. Looks like LaRock will keep it in. He fires it from the point, and that's intercepted by the Cougars. Could be a breakaway chance here, as that was a good opportunity as number 27, Romanko, was looking for a streaking play as he tapped the puck before it got all the way down. No icing. Coming the other way now is BFA. Sam Spalding now, or excuse me, Magnan. Magnan working his way in. Magnan! The beautiful shot there. And a great goal by Colby Magnan as he found his way into the Cougar zone. Kind of inside-out move. Fired that one past Jensvold. BFA up 2-0. Pinked the rink night. Face off now is Duffy Smith trying to work his way in the zone. Just gets knocked off the puck as Bonnet comes in. Just underneath me here. Back in the BFA zone now, LaRock. LaRock just trying to break it out. And Duffy Smith now. Smith working his way in. Duffy just gets that taken off him. And coming in with Soutier to intercept that one. And Soutier just trying to get it out. So LaRock getting assist on that one as he gets his second point of the night. And kept in now by Mannings. He didn't feel the pressure on his shoulders. LaRock now dumping that one in as BFA tags up. 3:20 left in the first, 2-0. And back now is LaRock. LaRock just flipping it down as that'll be an easy icing call. And LaRock probably a little tired after that shift, but it's all right. So 2 points for LaRock tonight. LaRock with the first goal. And Magnan with the second goal. LaRock getting an assist on that one. So good night so far for Ben LaRock. Face-off will be to the right of Delorier. One back. Phelps now. Phelps taking some pressure down low. And MMU just trying to get a shot here. Shot from the point as that's wide. And pressure here. BFA's just having trouble breaking out now. And off the boards there. BFA working out Jarvis. Jarvis working his way in. Trey Jarvis. Jarvis with a tough angle shot there. So that goes up into the netting. Face-off will be the right of Jensvold. BFA just trying to win that one back. And broken out by MMU as Labor coming the other way. One Labor with a shot there. Glove save by Delorier. BFA dominating the game so far, but MMU having some opportunities as we get deeper into this first period. Face off now, one back by BFA. Benoit taking some pressure from number 27, Romenko. And breaking out now is BFA, working it out to Gagno. Gagno trying to find a little plume as they were streaking. And kicked aside there by Jensvold. As sliding early goes into the boards. Back now Benoit. Benoit now goes D to D. And gets it up to number 16, Gagno. Gagno with a shot there as that's a good blocker save by Jensvold. Andrew Early goes in for a little hit. Picked up now by LaPlume. LaPlume off the boards, trying to cycle it down, but MMU gets it out. Myers now. Myers getting to the red line, firing that in on Jensvold as he kicks it aside. And LaPlume firing that down deep, trying to find Andrew Early. Early now coming in for help. Early just getting knocked down. MMU just trying to break out now. Carter getting it out off the boards as he'll take a icing call with 1:34 left in the first. We'd like to thank our community partners that help make this broadcast possible. Northwestern Counseling and Sports Services, the Afterglow Foundation, Northwestern Rehab Services, My Healthy Vermont, Knott, Stones Auto, and St. Albans and Fairfield, Stewart's, Clarence Brown, Handy Cars, Union Bank, J.C. Emmons, and Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to join our community partners and contribute to the production of these games, please contact Paul Schneider at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. And keeping it now, Schreindorfer dumping it down to Magnan. Magnan now cycling down to Schreindorfer. 1:18 left. Schreindorfer out front trying to find, number 26, or number 23, Magnan. Sorry, Schreindorfer and Magnan trying to connect. And kept out there. Bonnet with a nice spin move at center ice. Bonnet flipping it to Tatro. Tatro working his way in. Tatro finding space. Tatro! Beautiful spin move at the center ice there for Owen Bonnet. Bonnet getting it over to Tatro. Tatro working his way in, finding that space. And fires it down low past Jensvold. And Tatro getting his 8th goal of the season for 15 points. But that all started there from Owen Bonnet with a beautiful move. And coming in now, There's a great shot there by Carter. As that one he fired off the crossbar. And coming in now is Garso. So Magnin getting credit for the assist. A little streaking play there. Carter, as they're trying to have a stretch pass there. Carter losing a net guard. And Carter saying to his partner, Kelly, hey, a little lower on that one. But Carter just ripped one off the crossbar as MMU looking for a little redemption as they're down 3-0 in the first period here. Goals for BFA, LaRock, Magnin, and Tatro. Magnin also getting his second point of the night. So he had an assist on the last goal from Tatro. And Romenko going in for the faceoff versus Jarvis. Romenko winning that one back to Kelly. Kelly with a shot there, good block by BFA. Kelly sticking with it. Kelly working his way in, still with it. Jarvis coming in for support, picking that one up. Trey Jarvis, the freshman, working his way into the Cougar zone. Unselfish play there as he gets it over to Smith, who couldn't handle, trying to find a streaking in Sam Spalding. But back now is Malbuff. Malbuff taking some pressure from Carter. Malbuff hitting the brakes behind his own net. 5 seconds left in the first period. Jarvis now, one last ditch effort. He fires it in on Jensvold. As good a period there for the Bobwhites. As I said, pretty clean first period. Goals coming from LaRock, unassisted. Number 23, Colby Magnin, getting the second goal for the Bobwhites. Assist from LaRock. And third goal was Tatro from 23, Magnin. And no penalties that period, but overall BFA looked very good. Obviously, MM Cougar is not one of the better teams in Division II, but they're holding their own so far.
Fans, welcome to the ice here. Bobwhite pony driver Ryan Hugeslide. to the audience, your BFA Bobwhites.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bliss with Northwest Access, Division I Boys High School Hockey. BFA up 3-0, just about to start the second period. Pink the Rink night, honoring David and Donna Boudreau and Mark Senesac. So BFA tonight taking on the MMU Cougars. BFA 6-6-2 record on the season. Has been struggling of late. 1-1 tie to Essex, 6-4 loss to Harwood, 2-2 tie to SB Wolves, 3-2 loss to CVU, and 6-4 loss to Spalding. So BFA really needing to get a couple wins out of their belt, get that confidence back up. MMU Cougars on the other side, 3-10-1, Division II team, struggling a bit. Last 5 games, 4-1 win over Rutland, 3-1 loss to Spalding, 8-4 loss to Burton, 8-1 loss to U32, and a 6-3 loss to Harwood. Players to watch tonight is number 6, Soutier, Aiden Soutier for MMU, 8 goals, 11 assists. Number 19, Garrett Carter, 9 goals, 8 assists. And number 24, Caden Kelly, 4 goals, 10 assists. Goals tonight for BFA. Number 17, LaRock getting that first unassisted goal. Second goal for BFA, number 23, Colby Magnin getting that assist from number 17, LaRock. And number 14, Brody Tatro getting that third goal for BFA, assist from number 23, Colby Magnin. So 2 points for Magnin, 2 points for LaRock. And just about underway here, second period action. Appreciate everybody listening in. If you couldn't make it down to Collins Pearly, glad you could be here on Northwest Access. And BFA player jumping off to shut the door down by the MMU bench. And the face-off now, Romenko and Tatro winning that one back. Trying to find Tatro. Tatro getting that puck first. Here's labor all over him. And ringing around the boards, kept in now by Phelps. Phelps now hitting a body on the way through, as it could be a streaking pass there. Trying to find number 27, Romenko, as he was coming quickly through the neutral zone. And down low now, battling hard as BFA just trying to break it out. They do, into Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer working his way out. He almost loses an edge there. And coming the other way now are the Cougars. Coming quickly now is Labor. Labor with a shot there just wide, as Kelly couldn't keep that in. Kelly just trying to go D to D as he takes some pressure from Magnin. And tipping that one in is Malbuff back now to try and break out. 14-10 left in the second. As good moves there by Malbuff. Malbuff getting to the red line, and actually the blue line firing it in, and it almost goes over Jensvold, as that could have been the second fluky goal of the night. And pass there is, that one couldn't be handled. And back now is Benoit. Benoit now going D to D. Off the boards is Duffy Smith. Smith trying to leave that one, as communication was a little tough there. And down low now is number 5, Brisbane. Brisbane gets a shot off, a tough angle. And another shot there from the point, as Delory didn't see that one, but he made a good save. And working out now, as BFA is trying to keep it in, as Kelly fires it back down into the BFA zone. Good pressure here from the Cougars. Cougars down low, number 5, Brisbane. And picked up now, getting it to the point. Shot there from the point, as that one gets blocked, and Delory will cover that one up. As a few Cougars came in, but a good shot from the point there from Heaney. And good shift there from the Cougars, as they showing a bit of life here in the second period. Face-off will be to the left of Delorier. Delorier had to make a few saves on that last shift. One of them coming from the point. Kelly now. Kelly with a shot there just wide as it gets through traffic. Spalding now with almost poking the puck through as he takes a tough fall. He looks okay. On that now off the glass, just trying to find a streaking Jarvis as they can connect, and fired back down by the Cougars. LaRock now 2 points on the night. Benjamin LaRock finding some sticky ice down in the corner. And coming in now is Bonnet just trying to get it out. Eli Smith now with speed. Smith coming for support. He's got Spalding. Smith holding on tight. And he gets the puck knocked off as that one hits the glass and tries to get out, but Lorock says no at the blue line, dumping it back in. Spalding down low now. Sam Spalding looking for support. Spalding sticking with it. Spalding getting it to the point as Bonnet fires that one. A good save there by Jensvold. And MMU trying to fire that down as it's gloved down by Bonnet as he leaves it for Lorock. Lorock now losing that one at center ice. And a good play there. Bonnet now trying to flick it in. He can't get it deep. And again, does MMU just trying to dump it down as they do. MMU will all get a line change as Lorock has time. Lorock going through the neutral zone. Lorock just dumping it off the glass, and he doesn't make it to the red line as that is an icing call. 11:43 left in the second period. 3-0 Bobwhites. Bobwhites looking to get back into the win column a bit as we head in toward playoff time. Like to see them get in that 5 or 6 spot. Well, we'll see what happens. Delorier gloving that one easily. Freezing up play. And the Cougars win that one over as nobody was there. LaPlume now. LaPlume just trying to fire off the glass. And that puck does manage to get out. And long way pressuring now. They're a long way. Intercepted there by LaPlume. LaPlume working his way in. LaPlume would lose. And he just loses that one as that was ahead of him by a little bit. Kept in now by Phelps. Phelps with a little shot there and a good save by Jensvold. So he kicks that one aside. LaPlume coming in now. LaPlume dropping it off. Working his way now long way. Long way. Firing it down deep. So he's trying to find LaPlume again as he was cycling down low. And kept in now by Phelps. Phelps firing it in on Jensvold. That one goes wide. Close opportunity there as MMU will choose to fire that one down the length of the ice. And appreciate you listening tonight. Anybody who's at home, Pink the Rink Night. Comets puck drop was dedicated to David and Donna Boudreau. Bobwhite puck drop dedicated to Mark Senesac. Hockey Fights Cancer Night here at Collins Pearly. BFA up 3-0, second period, 10:57 left in the second period. Down low now Magnin. Magnin working his way, trying to cycle to find Schreindorfer. Tatro now coming in for help. Tatro now. Magnin intercepts that one. And Magnin again. Magnin with a shot there as that was trying to be tipped by Schreindorfer. Good opportunity there from the Bobwhites. Bobwhites normally in their snazzy yellow uniforms, new uniforms that they've gotten, but tonight, obviously Pink the Ring Night. Got the pink skates, pink jerseys, pink stickers on the helmets. They're all in, coming in for help. Tatro getting that puck blocked. Tatro again gets in front of that one. Tatro working his way in. Tatro dishing it over, and a good opportunity there for the Bobwhites. Tatro again with it. Tatro with it by himself. Tatro with a backhand. That one gets blocked. Tatro again. And Tatro getting it to the point. Shot there from Benoit as he snaps that one over the net. And long shift here for a few Bobwhites. Again, good move there from Duffy Smith. Spinning shot there. Good save by Jensvold. And Jensvold just picking up his stick finally. Myers now. Myers at the point. Good save there by Jensvold. Good pressure here from the Bobwhites. Getting it down now is Rathburn. Rathburn losing that one as Smith just trying to keep it in. Smith takes a bit of a pinch hit. BFA will dump it back down. And BFA really putting the pressure on here. Good pass here. Coming quickly now is number 19, Carter. Carter almost with a goal there. As a good save by Delorier as he was going in all by himself. And just as BFA had all the pressure, the Cougars get a breakaway. Coming quickly now is Duffy Smith. Duffy and Rathburn. And Rathburn just jumping ahead as the puck hit the ice. Puck was kind of up in the air, but ref had to make that tough call. This could have been a 2-on-0. 8:48 left in the second. BFA with a lot of pressure this period, but a close opportunity there from number 19 for the Cougars, Carter. He went in all alone. And puck goes up out of play to the bench. This face-off will be back to the BFA zone. But Delory made a great save on the Carter play. Breakaway. Coming in now, Soutier. Soutier, one of the better players for the Cougars. Coming quickly now, could be a 3-on-2. Eli Smith. Eli Smith working it over. He's trying to find the streaking Sam Spalding. Good unselfish play there by Smith. Spalding now down low. Sam Spalding. It's a stick check in there. Spalding now still pressuring as Jarvis comes in for help. Jarvis now. Jarvis winning that puck battle. Kept in now by Bonnet. Bonnet with a snapper there from the point. A good save by Genvold. And LaRock keeps it in, dumps it in. Spalding now. Spalding just couldn't handle as the Cougars are trying to break it out. Good pinch hit there over on the boards. Cougars finally managed to get it out. And good interception there. Eli Smith again coming the other way. Smith looking for a drop pass there as he couldn't handle. Coming quickly now is Soutier. Aiden Soutier working his way in. Soutier just taking a little punishment down in the corner as he gets knocked off the puck. Good shift here from the Bobwhites. They get it out. Quickly now, there's a tough play there from Sam Spalding as he collides with number 3, with one of the Cougar players, number 9, Sawyer Gilbert. And a big hit there from Bonnet on Brisbane. Coming quickly now is LaPlume. LaPlume with a shot there! And Ethan LaPlume! And LaPlume coming in quickly, firing that top corner, getting BFA their 4th goal of the night as he hits the easy button over in the student section. And a beautiful snapshot there. But big momentum turner is down just below me. Bonnet gets a big hit, gets that momentum for the Bobwhites as they go down the other way. And LaPlume snipes that goal. Beautiful. We got a icing call there.
Scored by number 28, Ethan LaPlume. Assisted by number 4, Andrew Early. LaPlume from Early, 7:44, second period.
So LaPlume getting the goal, assist from Andrew Early. BFA up 4-0, 7 minutes left in the second period. Here on Pink the Rink night at Collins Pearly. Hockey fights cancer. A shot there, just wide. Good little shot there from Derek Carter. Carter having multiple opportunities tonight for the Cougars. As Cougars just trying to get one and get back in this game a bit. And an interception there, and a great goal there from Romanko. As there's a little bit of a misstep there for the Bobwhites, and Romanko, as I said, just Cougars just wanted to get one, and there's their goal. But a beautiful move by Romanko as he finds himself all alone with a tough play there. I'm not sure who gave the puck up, but one of the BFA defensemen, Romanko, found himself all alone and made no mistakes.
At the 8 minute 16-second mark in the second period, Mount Mansfield.
Romanko goal will be unassisted as that was given away to him. Romanko getting that goal. And MMU showing some life now, Cougars. And back now, that'll be an icing call. 6:32 left in the first period. Or excuse me, in the second period. And Romanko getting his 10th goal of the season. So 10 goals from Romanko. getting into that double digits for goals, which is fantastic. Manning now working his way in. Brayden Manning. Manning just trying to get it over as goaltender Jensel had to make a tough save. Senior goaltender Carson Jensvold for Mount Mansfield Cougars. Cougars not near as deep of a team as the Bobwhites. Probably running about 2 lines tonight. But seems like they're holding their own in this game. So good battle there by Jarvis down low. He's coming quickly now. Are the Cougars coming the other way, intercepted by Spalding. Sam Spalding is losing that one at center ice. Coming in for support now. Our BFA defenseman dumping it down deep. That was number 24, Wilbur. Wilbur again dumping it down low as that fires past the net, and it couldn't be kept in by Benoit. Benoit going D to D, back to Wilbur, off the boards to Eli Smith. Smith working his way in. Smith trying to dish it off to Sam Spalding just ahead of him. Cougars now trying to break it out. Good hit there from Eli Smith. Coming quickly now is Heaney. Heaney with a long shot there. Is no trouble for Delorier as he gobbles that one up.
We have the winner goal here in the scorer's booth. If you have ticket number 297872, come visit us over here at the booth and collect your $100.
$100 50-50 raffle. Congrats to them. Happy Valentine's Day to all the
Once again, winning ticket
crazy
number
kids out there.
7872.
Working quickly out, it's BFA. Just losing it in the neutral zone. And coming quickly now, Longway. Wider Longway working his way in the zone. Longway has support from Gagnon. Longway just taking some pressure. Longway down low. Gagnon coming for support. Gets it up to LaRock as it was just past him. And he's got Carter all over him. Carter. And coming in for help is Labor. Labor trying to find the defenseman Kelly as that one gets out of the zone. Kelly just going to fire it in as the MMU Cougars tag up. And intercepted there. Labor, he couldn't handle. Coming quickly now is LaPlume. LaPlume, the last goal scorer. LaPlume looking for his second. Dishing off, trying to find Longway as they couldn't handle it and connect with each other. Good hit there from Longway again. And down low, LaPlume coming in for support. A good hit there from Gagnon. Coming out now is Carter as he gets it knocked off his stick by LaRock. Back now, Bonnet. Bonnet has time as line change from the Cougars. Long pass there, gets it up to Magnan. Magnan now working his way in the zone. Magnan sticking with it. Magnan's got Schreindorfer down low. He dishes it up to Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer with a good spin move. Schreindorfer still with it. Schreindorfer with a good spin move around the net. Good save there by Jensvold. And Phelps now back, taking some pressure from number 6, Soutier. Soutier all over him. And Cougars now. Cougars just trying to get a shot off was number 5, Brisbane. Dumped down by Heaney. Back now is Bonnet. Bonnet with 2 Cougars all over him. Coming in now is Phelps. Dishing it off is Bonnet. Bonnet now. Get up to Tatro. Tatro working his way down low. Tatro looking for a hit as Magnan comes in for help. A good breakout there from the Cougars. And First now with some physicality all over Malbuth. Malbuth and First battling down low. And Magnan now working his way out. Magnan working his way in. And a good shot there from Schreindorfer, excuse me. Thought it was a streaking Magnan, but it was Schreindorfer. Found himself in all by himself, and what a save there by Jensvold. Pardon me for that mistake. Schreindorfer. Good face-off win back. And Malbuth now. Malbuth is trying to get it deep. He can't. Malbuth just about keeping it in, and the ref is gonna, that was too close to call as far as I could see. But ref's across the ice, so he's gonna call it easily. And it's all right. BFA up 4-1. Didn't get all the calls. Garso now tying up his man. Good job there, as he had his stick held. And a good hit there by Carter as he starts using his physicality for MMU. And BFA just trying to break it out now. Carter coming in. Carter with a big hit as he takes a bit of a fall. And BFA does break it out. Duffy Smith now gives it off to Garso. Garso working his way in quickly. Garso with a tough angle shot there as that goes off the side of the net. Garso just trying to stick with it as one of the MMU players loses his stick. Duffy Smith coming in for help as well. Smith now down low as he loses it. Garso intercepts now, and Garso with a little shot there off the side of the net again. Smith now coming in for support. Duffy Smith down low as Manning comes in as well for help. And MMU just choosing to dump that all the way down with 1:50 left in the second as they felt a bit of pressure. And last goal coming from LaPlume for this period. And still no penalties. Very clean game. Both teams haven't had a power play, which is very shocking. And BFA is trying to win that one forward was Jarvis. And Rathburn losing that one. As puck does get out by the Cougars. And BFA goes DVD, gets it to Eli Smith as he takes a big hit from first over by the bench. And we're going to have another icing call there as MMU fires that all the way down. A lot of pink jerseys here in the crowd tonight. As looks like girls team probably watching, the Comets probably watching the boys tonight. On this Saturday night here at Collins Pearly, Pink the Rink Night. Hockey fights cancer. If you couldn't make it out to Collins Pearly, we appreciate you listening in on Northwest Access. BFA now. Get to a long Myers with a shot there, just wide. As Benoit now comes in. Benoit just dropping off, trying to find Jarvis. Jarvis takes a big hit from number 5, Brisbane down low. Jarvis taking that easily. Eli Smith jumping in, gets it to Myers. Myers with a long shot and a good block there from the Cougars. Myers still with it. Myers at the point. Myers dishing it down low into the corner. Jarvis comes in as Rathburn with help too. Rathburn and Jarvis down low. Up to the point to Benoit. Benoit now with a low shot there. As that's gobbled up by Jensvold. As he's seen plenty of shots tonight. Holding in strong in that net. As BFA giving all they can to him. And on comes Cougars' next lineup. 49 seconds left in the second. 4-1 Bobwhites. And off the head of Romanko. Off the summit. Oh, and off the post there. That's a long shot down into the zone from Bonnet. And LaPlume now. LaPlume with moves. LaPlume cycling it down to Gagno. Gagno taking a bit of a hit. And kept in now by Larocque. Larocque with a long shot there. Larocque 2 points tonight. Gagno coming in for support. Gagno just dishing it down. And Andrew Early. Andrew Early now. Early getting it up to Bonnet. Getting over to Larocque. Larocque now with time. Larocque with a shot there. As he was looking for his 3rd point tonight. Fires that one, and Jensvold gloves that one down as that was headed towards the top corner. But he saw the space in front of him, and he used as close as he could. Great shot, great save. And MMU's just trying to dump it down at the end of this period. And that's going to about do it for this second period. BFA at 4-1. And we'd like to thank our community partners that help make this broadcast possible. Northwestern Counseling and Sports Services, the Afterglow Foundation, Northwestern Rehab Services, My Healthy Vermont, Notch, Stones Auto in St. Albans and Fairfield, Stewart's Clarence Brown, Handy Cars, Union Bank, JC Image, and Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to join our community partners and contribute to the production of these games, please contact Paul Schneider at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. BFA up 4-1 going into the third period against Mount Mansfield. We're going to take a quick break. This is Jason Bliss with Northwest Access. Thanks for listening. We'll be back with you in about 12 minutes.
All right, if you have the pucks, go ahead and start shuffling. All right, the winning puck number is 20. If you got puck number 20, David M., you seem to be the proud owner of puck 20. If you were in the building, David, come and grab your winnings. Think I went to the night, turning the bed. It's good to have a house on the hill. Fish all day just to fill up the hills. I'm making trying to fill the areas. My days at the beach, we not stepping on waves. Way to the road, spinning lost in the middle. When we fight back home, see where we go. I'm in the boat, throw the battle away. Offer my heart to the breaking sway. Wake up every day in the sun. Kick on the flip, I'm seeing for the run. When I hop on the stool, go down to the store. People say we must be out anymore. With the wind in my hair, to my boots away. I hear the loud calling my name. Since the first time I saw you, they've been the same. Maybe I've never to know. Over my got to know. But come on, find the ball. And they come to terror. Learn how to kick box. I will be fair. Except those with broken notes. Labels and checks. They on the beats and on the tracks. And they hop in the boat. Throw it out of the way. Offer my heart to the breaking sway. Wake up every day in the sun. They got my whip, I should go for a run. Gonna hop on my sleeve, go down to the store. People say they're leaving, what's the light anymore? With the wind in my hair, I'm gonna steal my boots away.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bliss, Northwest Access. Division I Boys High School Hockey, BFA up 4-1 versus Mount Mansfield. Goals tonight for BFA, LaRock unassisted, Colby Magnan, assist from LaRock, Tatro, assist from Magnan, and LaPlume, assist from Early. And lone goal for the Mount Mansfield Cougars coming from number 27, Alexander Romenko, the senior. BFA defenseman just coughing up the puck. Romenko finding himself all alone in front of Delorier and really making BFA pay and showing some life in that second period. No penalties so far, as it's been a pretty clean game on both sides. BFA 6-6-2 this year in Division I, struggling a bit lately as they've had a few ties to Essex and South Burlington. A 6-4 loss to Harwood, who's Division II team, and a 6-4 loss to Spalding. MMU Cougars on the other side are 1-4 in their last 5, struggling a bit in Division II as they are 3-10-1, but just about underway here for a third period as BFA just trying to get back in the win with a few wins as we get closer to playoff time. Tatro at the face-off with Romenko as he wins that one back. Romenko coughed up there. Close one for the Cougars. It's coming quickly now. And good tip in by Labor as there's no icing. Malbiff now down low. Malbiff just trying to break it out. Kept in by Romenko. Malbiff and Phelps down low. Romenko taking a hit there. Labor now getting into the pressure. Coming quickly now is Tatro. Tatro and Schreindorfer. Tatro getting over to Schreindorfer, and a good opportunity there, as that was a close opportunity for the Bobwhites. Labor just getting it up to number 6, Soutier. Soutier losing that one. Again, Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer working his way in. Schreindorfer is all alone. Schreindorfer with a good opportunity there as that one jumps over the head of Jensvold. And they're up there by Wilbur as he goes D to D to Benoit as Benoit dumps that down into the Cougar zone. 13:55 left in the third. 4-1 Bobwhites. Come quickly now, Soutier. Soutier hitting the brakes, dumping it down deep. Down low now, back to Soutier. Soutier a little shot there. The point as the net comes off of the moorings. Carter jumping in now for the face-off for MMU, as well as Jarvis. And a shot up there into the netting. And Carter again at the face-off against Garso. Garso is trying to kick that one forward. Duffy Smith now working his way through the neutral zone. Smith still with it. Smith takes a bit of a pinch hit. And good pass there from from Manning trying to find Garso in the slot. Benoit now cycling down to Manning. Manning now back to Benoit as he couldn't handle. And Wilbur now. Wilbur is firing it off the glass and dumping it down low. Manning now coming in for help. Oh, and we're going to have a late call here as a little bit of a late hit, as that'll be a roughing call. And just as I said, it's been a clean game. It's like Duffy Smith going to the box for a roughing call. So getting to see the MMU power play now, as I'm sure Soutier will be quarterbacking that power play as he has 18 points on the season. 19 points. Kelly now getting over to Soutier. Soutier moves. Soutier has some space. Soutier getting it to Labor. Labor with a shot there. And that one gets by Delorier. And it's a 4-2 hockey game. So, quick power play goal there for MMU. Goal by Labor. We'll see if we can get an assist. I'm sure Soutier had an assist on that. He passed it over.
At the 2-minute and 17-second mark in the third period play, Mount Mansfield
Barnett taking a hit now from Labor.
scored by number 11.
Romenko just dumping that one down deep.
Owen Labor assisted by number 18.
BFA working it down low with Jarvis. Jarvis in the slot there as he was looking for a rebound. And we're going to give the assist to 6 Soutier, but not sure who they were talking about. Number 18, nobody on the roster at 18. Bonnet now getting it up to Eli Smith. Smith working his way down, drop pass to LaPlume as he couldn't handle. And back now for BFA. Off the board with Bonnet. And working his way in, Carter just losing that for MMU. As Phelps now and Gagnon work together to get the puck out. Firing it back down deep. That was number 4, O'Neal for MMU. And BFA trying to break it out again. 4-2. BFA up, 11 minutes left in the third period. Good job there by number 19, Carter, as he intercepted that one and fired a shot over the net. And intercepted there, and then it was Longway. Longway working his way in. Longway trying to dish it over to Gagnon as LaPlume intercepts that one. LaPlume flicking it over to Phelps. Phelps now just trying to get it down low to Gagnon. Luke Gagnon down low. Gagnon now coming out of the corner, dishing it off to LaPlume as he bats it out of the air. What a goal! Beautiful goal by LaPlume. And what a pass there by Phelps to dish it over to him, and he bats it out of the air. And a fantastic second goal of the game for Ethan LaPlume. 5-2 Bobwhites. And now is Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer, a little shot there. Gets saved by Jensvold. And just trying to keep it in now is BFA. Tatro now. Tatro with a long shot there. Let's go down, intercepted by Tatro again. Tatro with a high shot there. So Gagnon getting that assist on the LaPlume goal. Coming in us number 6, Soutier. Soutier just using his speed to get in. Taking a few stick checks. And quickly now is Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer with moves. Schreindorfer just couldn't get a good shot off as that's blocked by number 13, Heaney. Intercepted there by Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer with moves. Schreindorfer dishing it over, trying to find 23, Magnin. As he takes a few whacks at it as the net comes off. Unfortunate one there as the net slides off as one of the MMU players comes sliding in. And faceoff will be to the right of Jensvold as BFA wins that one back. Smith now with a shot. Close opportunity there for BFA. Good shot there from Duffy Smith. 9:30 left in the third. BFA up 5-2. Duffy getting it down low to Manning. Manning couldn't handle. It's coming out quickly. Are the Cougars couldn't handle there was Carter. And back now is Bonnet. Bonnet now just trying to go off the glass. Good pass there to Smith as he couldn't handle. Back now, no icing calls. LaRock. Benjamin LaRock had a heck of a game tonight. 2 points for him. Coming now is Smith, who just gets that puck knocked off of him, and he collides with another MMU player. And can't call that, as that was just a weird collision. And MMU now with time to break out as BFA gets a line change. Off the boards now is Bonnet's back. He's got LaRock to go D-to-D with. LaRock, and coming in quickly was number 27, Romenko, as he takes a bit of a hit on Bonnet. Down low now is Bonnet as he takes it from Soutier. And him and Soutier are battling as Bonnet gets a holding call. As he gets tied up with Soutier. And an unfortunate one there is I think they were just pretty harmless down in the corner getting tied up with each other, Bonnet and Soutier. And referee calls Bonnet, but BFA still up 5-2, 8:19 left in the third. BFA will be on the penalty kill now. MMU back on the power play. And a good opportunity there from Kelly as he almost got a shot off. Romenko dumps it down low. Kelly now. Kelly just couldn't handle as Gagnon breaks it out. Gagnon now with a long shot as that hits the glove of Jensvold. As he's had a few bobbling opportunities tonight as he almost could have let that one just go over his head, but faceoff will be down to the left of Jensvold. 7:57 left, third period. Tatro coming in for the faceoff. Tatro was trying to win that one back. As pinches forward was Phelps. BFA tags up. Tatro now down low. Tatro with a good steal there. Tatro just with a great play out front. Good shot off and an even better save by Jensvold. Good pressure here from the Bobwhites on the penalty kill. And getting it up now. Couldn't handle was Romenko. Romenko the goal scorer, one of the goal scorers for MMU. Labor now working his way in. Labor dropping it off to Kelly. Kelly back to Labor. Labor just couldn't handle it. BFA fires that in on Jensvold. He kicks it aside. Back now is Soutier. Soutier coming quickly. Soutier through the neutral zone. Soutier slowly working his way in. Soutier spinning off. He's got Labor at the point. Labor now. Labor back to Soutier. Soutier with a pass there. Trying to find a Cougar. He couldn't. Labor now down low. Back to Labor. Labor over to Kelly. Kelly now with a shot there just wide. Good opportunity there for the Cougars. Wraparound opportunity from number 19, Carter. As there's a close opportunity there for the Cougars again. Kelly now handling that one, just bobbling a bit. And Schreindorfer now. Schreindorfer working his way in. Schreindorfer with a nice back pass to Garso. And a beautiful shot there from Garso. And what a play, shorthanded by Garso and Schreindorfer. And what a way to take an advantage of a game, getting a short-handed goal. And Garso and Schreindorfer working their way in to the MMU zone. Good behind-the-back pass from Schreindorfer over to Garso. Garso just burying that one past Jensvold. BFA up 6-2. 6:23 left in the third. And Bonnet about to come out of the box as there's only 5 seconds left on the holding call. Gagnon winning that face-off to his right. As Early working his way in. Andrew Early with a shot there and a good save by Jensvold. As we're back to 5-on-5.
Assisted by number 26, William Schreindorfer.
So Schreindorfer, as I say, in the lone assist on the Garso goal. Gagnon now. Gagnon at the face-off, trying to win that one back. Carter wins that one back for MMU. And back now for BFA is Verno. Verno is going D to D. BFA getting up to Rathburn. Rathburn working his way in. Rathburn with a low shot there as Early was streaking in. Early couldn't handle. MMU will take an easy icing call as they dump it all the way down. So Garso and Schreindorfer with that beautiful last play for BFA and goal number 6 on the night. And down low now is Smith. Smith just getting it out again to Garso. Garso just whiffing on that shot, unfortunately. Good opportunity there. So he was looking for a second long shot there, just wide from the point. Back now is Phelps taking some pressure. Phelps taking some pressure from Labor. We are now Garso. Labor now spinning back and dumping it in. 5:25 left in the third. 6-2 BFA Bobwhites. Garso dumping or battling down low. Garso still in the mix. Malbuff coming in for help. Soutier now. Soutier taking a bit of pressure down low. And a good opportunity there from MMU, as that was a great goal by Romenko as he had a shifty move side to side. And a beautiful wraparound goal there. And I don't know if anybody thinks it's a goal, but and Romenko getting his second goal of the game.
At the 9-minute 53 mark in the third period play, the third goal scored by number
Jumping
27,
down.
Alexander Romanko, assisted by number 6, Aiden Soutier.
So Soutier getting an assist on the Romenko third goal for MMU. But a nice little shifty move by Romenko behind the net to find a way with a good wraparound. I think Deloria had no idea he was coming back the other way, but he's got shifty moves for sure. Getting his 11th goal in the season. Oh, and two collide there, as he might have got the wind knocked out of him. Was two Cougars. I think it was Stone and Carter, I think, running into each other, yeah. And boy, they're both going to the bench. Don't look very like that felt very good, as that probably knocked the wind out of both of them. But pretty much MMU running two lines tonight. Amazing the fitness of the MMU team to stick with the Bobwhites, really. Romenko at the faceoff gets it back to Heaney. Heaney there. That gets tipped off Schreindorfer's stick up into the netting. And Romenko again at the faceoff with Tatro. He wins it back to Heaney. Heaney keeps it in. Heaney with a low shot there. So that hits a skate on the way through. And Labor intercepting that puck. Tatro coming in for help. Tatro off the board to Bonnet. Bonnet just dishing it up to Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer over to Magnan. Magnan with a shot there as that one fires wide. And flipped up by MMU. As Romenko comes in to try to slap that one down deep. Soutier now gets it over to Kelly. Kelly now off the board, so Soutier. Soutier trying to work his way in the zone. Soutier sticks with it. Soutier takes a little pinch hit from Larock because he still has it. Soutier. Soutier takes a little bit of a hook from Tatro, and they'll go back on the power play. So Soutier just keeping his feet moving, drawing that penalty on Tatro as he gets a hooking call. And we'll put MMU back on the power play with Soutier and Romenko, who can both put the puck in the nets. Romenko, as we've seen two tonight from him. And BFA fires that down the length of the ring. Hooking call. So coming the other way now, Ara's MMU is Romenko coming in. Romenko dishing it off to nobody as he was looking for a little drop pass there as Jarvis fires that down the length of the rink. 6-3, 2:55 left in the third. 6-3 Bobwhites. Coming quickly now is MMU. Kelly now just dishing it off. Fired back down by BFA. And then Soutier now is back. MMU just trying to set something up as just as they get in the BFA zone, BFA intercepts it and fires it back down. So good play there. Labor now. Labor looking for support. Labor just trying to set it up. He gets to Kelly. Kelly with a shot there. And great glove save by Delorier. 58 seconds left on the Tatro call. As Carter jumps in, tries to win that one back. Off the boards, couldn't be kept in by the Cougars. Labor. And Schreindorfer back. Could be an interference call, really, if he gets in the way. No call there. As Jensvold covers up, as he felt some pressure from Schreindorfer streaking in. Magnin coming to the face-off with Carter. Magnin just losing that one. Just one to the left. To the right, excuse me. Up, Kelly couldn't handle, but Carter comes in. Carter looking for support. Carter getting up to the point. And then you over to Labor. Labor now. Back over to the defenseman. Shot there, just wide. Kept in now by Labor, dumping it down low. Romenko takes a bit of a pinch hit as Benoit comes in for help. And Soutier now. Soutier gets it up to the point. Dumping it down low is number 24, Kelly. And Soutier couldn't get a shot off. Soutier sticking with it. He's got Benoit on him, holding tight. Benoit just holding him, holding tight. Soutier as we're back to 5-on-5. Labor now. Labor just trying to dish it off to Kelly. As Kelly couldn't keep it in. And moving quickly now, Soutier. Soutier working his way in, spins off. Soutier dumping it down low, trying to find Carter. Carter couldn't handle. And picked up now by number 24, Alex Wilbur. Wilbur couldn't get it out. Shoot off to Carter. Carter couldn't get a shot off as well. Wilbur coming in for support. 1 minute left in the game. And quickly now are the Bobwhites. There's Larocque. Larocque's had a heck of a game tonight. Larocque sticking with it. Larocque there. Sticking with it. Great opportunity there from Benjamin Larocque. And good individual effort from him. As MMU takes an icing call with 34 left in the game. And MMU trying to break it out now as BFA keeps it in a long way. And Rathburn moves. He couldn't handle. Rathburn just sticking with it. Gets a bit of a stick on it as he does manage to get a shot off, but Jensvold finds that, tracks it down, and saves it. 23.9 left in the third period. Pink the Rink Night. Appreciate everybody listening. If you couldn't make it out to Collins Pearly, Hockey Fights Cancer, the BFA Bobwhites game dedicated to Mark Senesac, and the Comets game dedicated puck drop to David and Donna Boudreau. Another covered puck by Jensvold there. 16.9 now left on the clock. And down low now is Brisbane trying to break it out. And off the boards, Larocque now firing it back in. As this is going to do it, just about. BFA really taking a few tough calls in the third period, but managed to get out of this one 6-3 with a big win to get back on the right side of things. We'd like to thank our community partners that help make this broadcast possible: Northwestern Counseling and Support Services, the Afterglow Foundation, Northwestern Rehab Services, My Healthy Vermont, Notch, Stones Auto in St. Albans, Fairfield, Stewart's Clarence Brown, Handy Cars, Union Bank, JC Image, Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to join our community partners and contribute to the production of these games, please contact Paul Steiner at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. We're going to do Northwest Access Player of the Game. I thought Magnan had a fantastic game. Schreindorfer looked good. LaPlume had 2 points on the night, 2 goals. But overall, I'm going to give it to number 17, Ben LaRocque tonight. Benjamin had a fantastic game, goal and an assist. He was just flying out there. Looked like he ate his Wheaties this morning. But I appreciate everybody listening tonight. Comets puck drop dedicated to David and Donna Boudreau. Bobwhites puck drop dedicated to Mark Senesac for Pink the Rake Night. Hockey Fights Cancer. Appreciate everybody listening. This is Jason Blitz with Northwest Access. We'll be back around playoff time. I think this is BFA's last home game, so appreciate you listening. We'll be back with you next game. Have a good night, folks. Happy Valentine's Day.